Hello, gamers.
Just tell me when we
Hi.
go live so I don't say a slur like that. Oh, hey, wait, everybody. Hi.
Yeah, so about that, what were you saying?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so about that.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I put on the wrong clothes today. Give me just a moment. This one? No, not that one. Not that one.
What?
There we go. Okay, we got it. We're good. Hi.
What?
That was straight pride, Connor. That was the explanation behind that is I believe it was because Nyari, famed Twitch streamer Nyari Elixir, was playing Detroit Become Human, and we were just kind of like wondering, like, are there any mods for Detroit Become Human on PC? Like, there's got to be some, right? And turns out there are a couple.
From Detroit
and one of them,
Become Human would not be a straight man. I swear to God.
yeah,
He's
that's why
such
they
a worked up little white boy.
That's exactly why there's a mod to make him straight ally.
Oh my God.
Straight ally Connor. So, what happened was, they had Nyari had another stream and had Ray and Ashley on, and Ashley made Ray and herself the PNGs that look like straight Connor, but with their hair. And then I came in late, and Ashley made me one, even though we were already like 30 minutes in, or however long it was.
Oh my God.
And so we were all just antagonizing Nyari, as we wont to do.
Fair.
Also, hi, I'm Vixie.
Hi, Vixie.
That's it.
that's all you get for an introduction.
That's it.
Hi, Vixie.
No, hi, my name's Vixie Bombay. My pronouns are she, they. I play games on the internet sometimes. You may have seen me play a game for like 6 hours yesterday. That was not intentional. I did not intend such devastation, but here we are anyway.
Here we are.
Hi.
Here we are. Hell of a night I've had. I got locked out of my Twitter account.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Elon.
How's that been?
So,
everybody say thank you, Elon. Don't say thank you, Elon.
Don't. My throat. Elon's attacking my throat with his nano machines. Heard me talking
with
shit.
With his tiny X machines.
Yeah, the nano machines, son. Yeah, so I tried to log into my Twitter yesterday. After using a VPN to go and watch stuff that isn't available in the UK, because fucking, yeah.
Because it's the UK and that happens.
And all we have is Doctor Who and EastEnders.
Not true. You also have All Great Creatures, big and large and small, or whatever.
I don't know what that is.
Or Still Open All Hours. Or Mr. Bates versus the Post Office. You have plenty of great television.
Do we?
These are all things that I've seen my parents. I've come up to see my parents watching at like 7 in the morning on Sundays.
God.
So.
But yeah, when I went to go on Twitter, it's like, hey, you just tried to log in from America. We only need you to verify your email address. And
then you're like, uh-oh.
This Twitter account I made after I got banned on my first Twitter account. I don't have that email address anymore. I don't know where it's gone.
Yeah, that's happened to me.
So, I tried to message support. There is no support.
Unless you want to pay for it.
So at first I was like, I'm just going to go on their website, fill in the form, everything will be cool, right? Did that twice. Nothing. I asked them to text me and to message me on an alternate email if I could, to give me some way to verify myself. Nothing. So then I was like, I'm going to log into my private account and DM the support people there, because obviously there's a support account that's got to have like DMs, right?
It's gotta.
And like
then,
it does, it has like a whole bot set up for it and everything to like click through the categories that you want. And I clicked on what I needed, and it just said, "Hey, support via DM is currently not available. To receive support via DM, please subscribe to X Premium."
yeah. Fucking. Ugh.
And I wanted to shoot myself in the fucking head. But I live in England, and I'd have to go and
Yeah.
get the Shinzo Abe doohickey.
Well, I mean, you live in America, so according to Twitter, so
Oh yeah,
you should be
I
able
was
to
in
just go down
America
the
for an
street and
hour.
get. Yeah, you should just be able to go down the street, get an AR-15
Yeah.
for about $2 and a.
Yeah,
Pocket,
you want
pocket
the bare minimum of
coins.
customer service on our website? $8, please.
Please, yes.
So dumb. I hate Twitter. Actual hell site. New account coming soon.
Yep. Hate Twitter. We'll be back real soon, gang.
We'll be back next week.
Guaranteed.
Just gonna have to like DM everyone who like commented on my original post. Be like, hi, my account got banned. Lol.
Whoa.
Lol. Anyway, chat. Hi, welcome to the show. If it's your first time here, hi. Also, if you have any questions at any point through the night, just fucking ask, bro.
Yeah, it's chill here. We're chill. We're chilling out.
That's the reason we do it live, though, because I like taking questions from people. They're gonna ban me for ban evading? Listen.
They
No, they're
can't
not.
ban you if you don't have an account yet. Easy.
Also, there's like hit streamer Gamescage who's been through like 4 accounts
That's true.
that have all been banned.
And by God, they will not stop.
Nope. Unlike Bungie, yeah, fuck Bungie. Hey Vixie, fuck Bungie.
Yeah, fucking Christ. I have uninstalled Destiny 2 already.
Yeah.
Like, just went ahead and did that after I saw the news. I was like, nope.
I mean to, but I haven't actually opened Steam and looked at Destiny 2 in like a good solid month and a half.
That's fair.
I opened Steam.
I basically haven't either.
Don't even notice it's there at this point. It's just been sat there.
But you should uninstall it because that'll give you like a free 100
That's
gigs
like a
on
free
your-
150 gig.
Yeah.
Plus 102 gig. Exactly.
Just
Straight
instantly.
up. That's an emote of my dog.
Hell yeah.
I felt so goofy making those. It's great.
I should get a emote my dog made.
Yeah, you should. You have an
Except
iPhone?
It would. Yes, I do.
When you take a picture, you can like hold down on it and it will like cut out the main focal point, and you can save it as a
really?
sticker.
Huh? I
And
did
I
not
just
know that.
Uploaded the stick, and then it's like it just turns it into a PNG for you. It just turns it into the emote. for you.
There is
It's
much
that
about this
simple.
phone I don't know.
I only discovered it like 2 weeks ago, so you're fine. Wizard of the Coast are hiring AI technicians? Jesus.
And the Pinkertons.
I don't actually play. What do Wizards of the Coast do? Is it Magic?
Yeah, they do D&D and Magic the Gathering.
Oh, I've never played either of those.
Yeah. Do you know about the Pinkertons thing?
No, I do not.
Do you know what the Pinkertons are?
Isn't that a gang? In GTA 5?
Yes. In
No,
GTA
in
5,
Red
no.
Dead 2. Red Dead 2.
Yeah, in Red Dead 2, they're I think I forget if they're an unofficial government entity or if they're like
They're
just
the people
a band
that
of
are like
mercenaries
coming
that the
after
government likes to
you.
use. They're union busters.
Yeah, they're the people that are like chasing down your
And-
little crew, and you kill a lot of them in that game, and it's very fun.
But otherwise, they also can just be hired to do things, I guess, because a couple sets of Magic the Gathering ago, somebody like just accidentally got sent like an entire booster box
Okay.
of a set that had not come out yet.
Did he like pre-order it and it just got delivered early?
No, it just showed up.
Oh.
It was something like that. And the person was just like, "Oh, Wizards of the Coast must have just sent this to me so I can like use it to preview the new set or something."
Is he
Great,
like
that's
was he
awesome.
like a writer for like a website or something?
They were streamer, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like,
And
yeah,
so
so
they're
you
like,
can preview it, do some content with it, whatever.
yeah, so they were just like, opening the boosters and like showing off what they got because they assumed that's what it was. And Wizards of the Coast hired the fucking Pinkertons to go knock this dude's door down.
Oh my god!
And be like, don't fucking do that or we'll get you.
We'll fucking
because that's
get
what the
you.
Pinkertons do. They fucking get you. Yeah, they're the foundation of the FBI.
Jesus! Imagine getting the FBI sent after you because you opened a pack of cards that got delivered to your house.
Yeah, that is the plot of Inscription, though.
I haven't played that game.
Well, don't worry about
That's
that.
the plot.
That's the plot. Still a good game, though. Still worth playing. But yeah, so that happened. Like, to give you a sense of it, do you remember BioShock Infinite?
Unfortunately.
Okay, you remember that the main guy, the guy you play as, is a Pinkerton.
Yeah.
And he's a complete load of shit.
Yeah.
Absolute fucker of God. That's because that's what the Pinkertons are actually like.
That game really said a lot, but it actually meant nothing, huh?
I have a whole PowerPoint entirely about why BioShock Infinite fucking sucks. I have given panels at conventions giving this PowerPoint. I have given this PowerPoint on a stream.
Yeah, that game fucking sucks, huh?
It doesn't sucks doesn't even begin to go about.
And they the coolest part about BioShock 1 and 2 is that you can have all of the guns.
Yeah,
you have all of the guns and all of the powers, so as you're progressing through the game and you get more guns, you're like, wow, I'm actually getting stronger.
Let me dig up this PowerPoint.
And then they went, you know what, fuck you, Call of Duty, you have 2 guns now.
It's because that's then the AAA people who are used to AAA games will know what they're playing.
Oh, thank you, Piku Selu.
People who play Call of Duty can only handle 2 guns.
You can only have 2 guns. Time. God forbid they play GTA.
And let's not even talk about the fact that the powers are in there, and then most of them just do the same thing, and also they have nothing to do with the actual plot.
Yeah, they're just kind of there because it's a BioShock game. Why play Infinite when 1 and 2 are real? No, straight up. Why play Infinite when 2 exists?
See, you're right. I'm shaking
2 is the best BioShock game.
I'm looking you in the face. I'm shaking your hand. You're
Why
right.
BioShock Infinite sucks. This is a good PowerPoint.
Thank you. I made it several years ago.
Oh man.
But yeah, I covered it's bad from gameplay, it's bad from setting, it's bad from plot, it's bad from characters, it's bad from how it was marketed. It's bad because it implies incest and everybody kind of runs away with that. Just
and Burial at Sea just ruins BioShock 1 too.
And and Burial at Sea was fucking Ken Levine going, nobody can play with my toys anymore.
But BioShock 2, that game fucking rules.
That was him trying to he was trying to recon BioShock 2 out of the timeline.
Yeah, but it's the best one. It's the best one.
But he wasn't involved in it, so that's why he hates it.
Oh, so
he fucking hates it because he had nothing to do with it.
The fucking
and he's
loser.
like, yeah, and he's like, nobody can do BioShock as good as me. So now I'm closing the time loop. Nobody can do any more BioShock games, except they're going to do more BioShock games because
money.
The inexorable march of capitalism will never stop something such as plot contrivances.
Money.
We've got to have money.
Anyway, BioShock 2 is the best one. Next question.
It objectively is.
It has the best gameplay and the best plot.
Level design is a little lacking, but that's perfectly fine. Like, BioShock 2 even does what BioShock Infinite was trying to do between Booker and Elizabeth. It does that, but better in BioShock 2. Because in BioShock Infinite, they wanted to have the huge reveal. This is your daughter from the future and the past. And everybody goes, oh my god. except the whole time they're trying not to reveal that, and Booker is the main male protagonist, and I almost said antagonist and gave the game away. He's the main male protagonist, and you have Elizabeth, main female protagonist, and they're like, well, we've got these two protagonists. They got to be making goo eyes at each other every now and
Oh
then.
my god, I forgot about that. To be fair, I played the game when I was like 13, and I didn't know what a sex was.
Even so, like, it's just that like they want them to be constantly just like, ooh, what's going on here? What's the emotions? And then they're like, it's familial, dumbass. And then you feel stupid because the whole game was teasing the idea of this romantic relationship, and then
There's the part of the game where they like, you get so used to having Elizabeth with you to like get the extra cover or the ammo or the health or whatever, and then like halfway through the game they go, hey, what if you didn't have that anymore? And it sucks.
Like I appreciate that, the idea of that.
It just shows off how bad the gameplay is without half of the gameplay being there.
Mm-hmm. It's and oh, I could literally just go on about this for hours. So
we're not. Let's not do that.
I just want to say I'm gonna pose. There's an off ramp right now. We could go off of this topic, or we can continue to talk about this topic. I'm fine with either. The question is, what do you think?
We could talk shit about BioShock Infinite for 3 hours.
I can and have on several occasions. I used to get drunk at parties and talk about how much I hated BioShock Infinite.
Yeah, what up, Marcy?
The reason I have that first slide in the PowerPoint that says stop trolling is because when I started to talk to people about this, people would literally tell me that I was trolling because BioShock Infinite was so good that I just had to be joking. And I had to grab them and be like, no, I'm strangling you.
This game sucks.
This game sucks from top to bottom. There are only two things good about it. How it looks. Game looks real nice.
Game does look real nice.
Aesthetics are great. Art team knocked it out of the park. The music. When they did all those covers of modern songs but made to be old-timey, that shit kicks ass.
I'm not a big fan of that, personally.
I thought it was very, very fun.
Because my mom was watching, I think, Bridgerton recently, or like something like that. And in that show, a lot of the time, they'll take, like, modern pop song and then put it in, like, Baroque instrumentals. And I kind of fucking hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Because what would take you out of a period drama more? A normal, like, fucking copyright-free violin song or Billie Eilish's Bad Guy played on a double bass?
Oh, see, that's wretched. At least in BioShock Infinite, they had the extremely contrived reason why they had it. That some musician just happened to have a portal to the future in his house where he could hear all the music and just write it down. But still, like.
But what would take you out of the experience? Old-timey Billie Eilish Bad Guy.
That would take anybody out of the experience, I think. Except for Weird Al's new song.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't take me out of the experience.
If it's Weird Al, it's fine.
Yeah, you could apply that to pretty much anything. Weird Al, do not make me regret saying this in the future.
Weird Al, please don't actually be weird.
Please don't make me regret saying this in the future.
Please.
It's weird how much music I discovered and also became much more fine with after I heard the Weird Al version. Over the course of my human history.
God, human history, huh? I don't have a lot of that.
That's okay.
I'm stealing everyone else's. I'm stealing everyone else's. Like, make mine look better.
Typical British behavior.
I gotta put it in the museum.
Yeah, just
like Lara Croft.
An ancient tomb. We were fucking playing that yesterday. Did you know apparently one of the levels you can soft lock yourself on?
Was it the one that you were on?
It was the one that I was on, and I soft locked myself in it, and I have to restart the whole level over.
Good job.
I'm very upset.
Good job.
Yep. I'm the game. remember, being on Gamers means that you have to be a gamer, and boy, am I that.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
If I keep saying it, it'll be true. Maybe.
Maybe.
It's like if you smile enough, you'll be happier. It's like if I say it enough, maybe it'll be true.
Maybe one day you can finish Tomb Raider.
I'm planning to do the whole trilogy that they remastered. We finished Conscript yesterday.
You got Trenchfoot?
It's got double Trenchfoot, and then the French killed me for being a coward, so that was sad.
But isn't that like? No, never mind.
Hmm.
I was about to make a British joke of French people bad. Keck W.
Well, that's not a British exclusive thing. I know in America we make fun of the French all the time.
Would you rather be British or French? This goes out to chat as well. Would you rather be British or French? Or would you rather shoot yourself in the head with a like 50 cal?
French in the sense that I'd rather be in the catacombs, dead, underneath Paris.
But you could get stabbed in London. I should play Fallout London.
Is that now just now occurring to you?
I should play Fallout London and be like, London, this is just an average day. This is like what I do every week when I go into the city.
What you should do is like position as like a live
biopic.
Like going outside for stream today. Let's go, guys. I have you on my back. Let's go check out London. Whoops,
Honestly,
there's your average 3 foot tall Wollywomps. And then everybody goes, oh yes, the average London Wollywomp, of course.
Walk up to three blokes in the middle of the street and they just give me a knife. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, what is French? Oh, it's okay. I got it. Okay.
Is it
Jill
Jill Time British? I've hanged out with her once, like 2 years ago.
Those are really good channel emotes.
Thank you.
Impressed.
Because good sanitary is... No.
No.
So,
I don't think that's true.
A couple days ago, I was walking my dog down the street and I thought... And she did a poo, and I was like, wow, this poo stinks like shit, huh?
That's crazy.
And then I binned it, and I was like, still walking. I was like, why does it still smell like shit out here? It was the fucking sewage under my street.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. And then outside my old work, there was a public bathroom where all the crackheads would hang out. So it's not sanitary here. It's like actually Fallout London is an accurate portrayal of London.
Mm-hmm. Like the only thing I know is some guy swam in the Seine for the Olympics yesterday, and after he came out, he vomited 10 times.
Oh yeah, for the triathlon.
Yeah. And it's funny because I saw the start of that and I saw everybody dive into the Seine. I was like, ooh, don't do it, no.
I'm surprised they did it with the Thames a couple years ago. Oh yeah, chat, you'll love... If you liked the British emotes that I had so far, you'll love this one.
Which artifact was that on?
I was gonna make a joke about something from London, but I couldn't even think of one.
That's alright.
I've got nothing. This is a shithole.
I don't know. We stole it from that one guy in the European Dead Zone.
Yeah. Right. This is a question that I asked Ashley, and we went on to like a fucking 30-minute tangent about.
Yeah, hit me with it.
What is the most disappointing game you've played?
2 Human.
What is that?
I just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole!
You know,
Do you know what I mean? Birmingham is a fucking shithole! I hate the fucking place! I fucking hate it! It's full of dickheads! I fucking hate it!
Let me check that. Yes, 2008. And the idea is that what they were basically trying to do was like Xbox's answer to God of War.
right.
I think. Because it was the same basic idea. Like, here's all these actual Norse gods or something in a cool big future corporation, and you're playing as one of them. And I don't remember anything about that game except that the thing is that when you died, they had a very long cutscene of a Valkyrie coming down from Valhalla and taking you up to Valhalla before you'd respawn.
That sounds like it would get really fucking annoying.
And they, like, very early on, I got to a section where I just died at the same fight over and over and over. And so, like, just I'd go into the fight, die instantly. And then, okay, great, I respawned. Get in, die again. and like I put the game down. I said, no, not like this. So that was one of the worst games. But most disappointing?
What game was it again? Because Octo played the Birmingham Sound Alert, and no one heard the game.
That was Too Human. Or depending on how you look at the logo on the box, Tooth Human.
Let me actually Google this. I want to see this.
Mm-hmm.
Toot Human.
Toot Human.
Toot. I got a 2 on IGN. Oh.
Yeah.
But then on Google, 81% like this video game on Google users.
Google. What are Google users now?
And then there's one audience review that's a 4-star.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I played this game 3+ times.
No, no. No.
Toot Human.
What are other games? Like, I guess something that disappointed me but wasn't surprising was Daikatana. Although that game was better than I expected. Once you get out of the first part. Sorry, did I interrupt you?
No, I don't know about that game.
Okay, so Daikatana. You know John Romero, one of the guys who made Doom?
I'm pretty sure Pyro told me about this game at one point and said it was fucking terrible.
Yes, it is. Daikatana was what John Romero set out to make after he decided to strike out on his own after the Doom games. He was like, I'm going to make my own group called Ion Storm, and we're going to make fucking Daikatana. It's going to be cool as shit. And then it was delayed for like 8 years. And they had to change engines a couple times and all that good stuff.
Lovely.
And the entire game is basically an escort quest. Where you have sometimes with one, sometimes two people with you who are technically supposed to be helping, but really aren't, and just cause you to get a game over if they die. One of them being named, and I shit you not, Superfly Johnson.
That's a sick name, though.
It is a great name.
I better see that name in Frogcast League 2.
Like, that's probably a good idea.
Someone write that down. Write that down for your team.
I'm gonna write it down for my team because I need a new team. All of them are bad. But, yeah, so I forget what the other girl's name is. Mikoto? Something just that's a Japanese girl's name.
I'm pretty sure Pyro sent me a poster, like Condition Lane is saying, right? It's like John Romero makes you his bitch on the poster.
That's the most famous one. That's the most famous one.
Like, who thought this was a good marketing strategy?
John Romero.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. And don't forget the classic other part of that, which is just suck it down, TM.
No.
So
be for real.
Yeah. So he was gonna make us all his bitch, and then he came out with Daikatana, and the first episode's guns are so bad that it just puts a bad taste in your mouth for the rest of the game.
Lovely.
Which is unspeakably mid.
No, because I was around for a little bit in the early 2000s. I don't remember advertising being like that bad.
No, I do.
Maybe I was too
like,
young.
I used to get a lot of magazines, and so I'd see a lot of those magazine ads, and like I know I've seen the one of Rayman pissing at a urinal.
I've seen that one.
In real life. I've seen that in real
The
life.
real
I know
life
I have.
Rayman pissing, and everyone's looking like he's got a massive cock.
Everybody's just going, "Whoa!"
They're
because
soy-yakking at his cock.
obviously his cock is detached from his body too, so it's just floating and pissing, and everybody's
Massive floating cock.
which,
on balls.
admittedly, if I saw that happen, yeah, I'd stare.
I'd soy-yak.
I would also go, "Oh," because that would be cool as fuck. I'd also be a little scared, but mostly it would be cool.
The only weird like ad I remember from the like 2000s is the PS3 baby.
Oh yeah, the PS3 launch.
The tribal
commercials
tattoo
were-
on Mario, yeah, that was
that
good
that,
fun.
that was also fun.
That one's awesome though. Mario should have a tattoo.
Mario, I choose to believe Mario still has it there.
Then me and Mario
Because-
would have one thing in common.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, we'd have two things in common because I can also jump.
Damn, I wish I could jump.
I know, I have working knees.
Wish
How
that
many
were
more
me.
years do I get
Damn.
those for?
Depends.
On?
Just don't think about it.
Ah.
It's like watching a kettle boil, you know. It's like if you watch it, it'll never boil.
But it
If you-
does.
But it'll take forever until you stop looking at it, and then it'll go.
Do Americans even have kettles?
Yeah.
How do you make tea?
I don't. I drink coffee.
This has just become me asking questions about how Americans live.
I mean, that's fair.
I like it's like
the
me
answer
going to the
the
zoo
answer
whenever I talk to Americans. I'm like, wow.
The
have
answer is
boiling
not
water
well.
too. It's
The
fine,
answer is not
we
well across
also
the board.
Don't live well here.
Yeah. Woo!
Don't even worry about it.
Oh.
We are currently dying. Everyone is dying because everyone's in their incredibly well insulated house for the winter when it's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit out.
Yep.
And as humid as
Yeah.
Florida. They make
Yeah.
tea using the microwave. I'm gonna vomit.
Some do. Some use the Keurig machines. I know that.
Fuck is a Keurig machine?
You ever seen one of those coffee machines where you just have like a little cup of like little plastic cup of coffee you put
Oh,
in
I
the
have
machine
one of
and it spits
those.
out it. Yeah, that. Except they use it for tea.
And I go and get the grounds from this nice little like indie coffee shop across the road from my house. And it's quite tasty.
Hell yeah.
But I would not use it for tea. I think I'd rather like actually just kill myself than drink anything that's not Yorkshire tea.
Oh, you know how we drink tea? We drink it iced and sweet.
I like Yorkshire tea.
I don't know what that is.
It's a tea bag brand.
I'm nodding. You can't see it, but I am nodding.
Oh, Keurig's an espresso style. Okay. Hate those, by the way. I hate those. They're so annoying.
They're not great. But it's what the people in my house use, so I use it.
I just think they're annoying to buy the pods for. And the pods are so fucking expensive.
Yeah, the pods are extremely expensive. They're extremely wasteful.
For why?
The future. If I remember correctly, I remember hearing that the guy who invented the Keurig regrets making the Keurig because of how wasteful it is.
Yeah, fuck them turtles, I guess. Shit.
Yeah. Just dump those pods right into the ocean. Woo! It's okay to dump coffee pods and car batteries into the ocean. You can tell the lifeguards I said that.
Okay, let's cool them.
Hello, lifeguards?
Okay. What was your like least favorite game like ever? Like not one you were disappointed by, but like one that you just actively hate.
BioShock Infinite. But we've already
been over that.
we covered that one.
Because I was gonna say that's normally like a question I go for early on. It's like I don't know, I do the favorite game later, but I want to know what your least like a game you fucking hate. But BioShock Infinite.
I really think that's it. I mean, that's the only one I've made a PowerPoint for. So
Yeah, that's the only one you made a PowerPoint explaining how shit it is. I should do
Like-
one like that for Destiny 2.
it's not a bad idea. I did something like that for a different panel, except that I was just explaining how Destiny 2 fucked itself. Except it was really early on, and I didn't know how fucked it could get.
It got more fucked.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest problem with that game is just how gearing works. Like, there's literally no point to getting to max item level. It's a consolation prize.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what annoys me.
Like, it's incredibly important, and yet so there's so many ways around it for so many different activities, and it's like,
I am of the belief that the highest level gear should come from the hardest pieces of content.
yeah.
You know, like they do in World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, but then people don't get it.
Let's
don't
go!
get
I got the weekly required WoW reference in.
Let's go. Used to play a lot of World of Warcraft.
I
So
still
that was
do.
only during Legion. Did you ever hear what they did to Trials Flawless gear?
You mean like the weapons? Like the shiny weapons?
Yeah, the ones that you can get now without
What?
needing to go to the ones you can get without needing to go to the lighthouse.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, like, be for real with me.
I'm being for real with you. Like, you can get adept weapons, like, I think if you just, it's either completing a certain number of bounties.
Is it literally
of-
just 7 wins on a certain ticket?
It might just be 7 wins, yeah.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Mm.
What a terrible game.
Yeah.
Like, actually,
That's okay. It's over now.
yeah, that game's dead now.
Uh-huh.
But also, I am of the belief that, like, not every piece of content has to be for everyone. Not everything has to be obtainable by everyone. Like, this goes for, like, any game where you collect stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone to get something that you think looks cool, then tough. You have to push yourself out of your comfort zone.
I think part of the issue why it stuck out so much for Destiny 2 is because there was already so much content that got lifted out of the game.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot left.
Yeah, and so, you know, whatever's left, then you have people going like, so I can't even have all of what's left unless I
Unless
completely devote
do
all of my
this.
time to it. And it's like, yeah?
But it's like a thing that's every time a PvP season ends in WoW since like the Dragonflight boom of like RPers and stuff. Because Dragonflight's been a really good expansion for casuals. So a lot of people have like joined the game seeing how casual friendly it is now and been like, actually, this game's fucking cool. And then they see the PvP elite sets or the gladiator mount. Which if you've played WoW for any length of time, you would know how like elite these items are.
Oh, yeah.
For like
for
PvP.
sure.
The elite set, not so much. You have to get to like 1800, I think, now to get that. But still, if you don't PvP, that's like a challenge. But it's an obtainable challenge. The gladiator mount is like, you have to work your ass off for that. So now people on Twitter are like, oh, we should just be able to like get the gladiator mount by completing matches and turning in like currency. And not actually having to get to a certain rating. It's like, no. What about everyone who's like worked for it? Or like, we should have old gladiator mounts be available for Marks of Honor. Marks of Honor are currency you get for just finishing a PvP match, by the way.
Yeah, I figured as much.
People who don't play WoW.
Yeah, but I want it.
But I want the shiny mount.
I
Tough!
want
Go play
it.
PvP!
But I want it.
I
Oh.
have, like, this expansion, one of my friends has gotten really into PvP. He's always been really into PvP, but he finally like started pushing Glad and like top 1%. Gladiator is like top 1% for that mount. And he's finally started like pushing that. He got it in season 2, didn't in season 3, and he's just finished it now. But I've seen the toll that's taken on him, and it's like, yeah, it's tough, but if you want that cool mount, you have to do it. And that's why it's such a good reward.
That's how it was for a bit with Destiny 2.
Yeah.
When back in the days of like Luna's Howl and Redrix's Broadsword and shit like that. I mean, shit, I've got the little Luna's Howl model.
I mean, shit, even in like D1, the only way to get the highest item level was do the hard mode raid.
And which makes sense.
And not everyone's going to be able to do the hard mode raid because, like, unlike normal mode, guess what? If you fuck up and die, you're dead for the rest of that pool. Sometimes people want a challenge. Exactly. And sometimes, rewards should be behind challenges, especially if they're as cool as, like, the Gladiator mount. Or,
remember, I
the
saw
fucking
somebody pop out with the opinion of, like, if you want to do the master version of raids, you should know
every aspect of the raid.
Yeah.
That's why it's called master mode. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You should know every part of the mechanic. You should know every role.
And be somewhat competent in those too.
This has also come to a point recently in Final Fantasy because new expansion, everyone's playing it, and they're complaining that the normal mode raids and the extreme trials and the endgame dungeons are too hard. But also, at current max level is level 100. Sorry if I'm being toxic, but I think that at max level 100, even if you're just a story player, this means you have played the game for 600 hours if you've watched, like, every cutscene. You should know how to play the fucking game at level 100. You should know how to play your class.
Like you'd fucking hope, right?
100 levels in, I would expect you to have at least an intermediate understanding of how to play your class.
Or at least just conceive of the idea of your class.
Like,
and be able to be like, I know what I'm doing.
How your class plays. It's even better because the first Savage tier just dropped. And it's like the expansion launched here, so all of the people who only ever log in, like, when the expansion drops and then don't play again till the end, are like, oh, I'm gonna try the Savage tier because I still have a sub running. And they're, like, really bad.
Yep.
A lot of Final Fantasy DPS rotations revolve around, like, 2-minute raid buffs that you buff your party also. So you always want to use those because it's literally giving your teammates extra damage.
Yeah.
But there's people who just won't use them.
Well, it's not my... I don't want to. It's not my rotation.
Yeah, but it is. You give everyone more damage.
But it's not in my rotation, though.
Yeah, but...
Like, no, but my ley line's over here. I gotta go.
No, but, like, come back.
Hold on,
the ley line is direct... You can pick up your ley lines now.
Really?
You can pick them up and replace them.
Just... Whoop.
Yep, just move them.
But I can't move it. I can't though.
Yeah, but you can.
I gotta stand over there where the tank buster is. I gotta go.
My people need me in the tank buster.
I gotta get tank busted.
But they're gonna beat my ass for this? They can't. My account got banned.
That's true.
They can't
do shit about that.
Also, yeah. So you know, Viper came out this expansion. And one of the main parts of it is that one of your button puts a dot on the enemy that makes them take 10% more damage from your buttons for 20 seconds. And
sounds pretty good.
People were complaining that that button is too hard to keep up all the time. So
Please mod your game.
So now, instead of a 20-second dot, it's just a 60-second buff that increases the damage of one button instead of all your buttons.
Oh, so it's worse.
Oh yeah, but
so
it's easier to keep the buff up.
It's easier to keep the buff up, but also it's substantially worse.
But also,
okay, great.
You're only doing extra damage on 2 of your buttons, whereas last time all of your buttons did extra damage.
Yeah, but it's hard.
Yeah,
Maybe you didn't
but-
consider that.
Yeah, but I can't look at the boss health bar and see the little debuff ticking down.
It's hard though. It's not like I can like I don't know modify the UI so I can always have an eye on
So I
all
can
the
like see
debuffs.
where the stuff is. What also annoys me is boss cast bars, especially in like harder difficulty stuff. The boss cast bar says what the boss is gonna do. And people will be like, oh, I don't have the boss cast bar turned on. Why would I need to?
Okay, admittedly, I also forget about that all the time, but I'm also not a hardcore raider
Yeah.
at all.
But if you're
Just
if you're
sometimes
going
I'll
into
remember.
Savage,
Oh yeah, they actually telegraph what they're doing besides the circles on the ground.
especially in Savage, they don't give you the circles until like the second before they go off, most of the time, if at all. So you have to either like look at the boss if it's a visual tell, or just read the cast bar. But some people will just have their cast bar turned off because they're like giga casual.
I don't want to read.
I don't know. I
I'm
just
listening to
personally,
this
I think it
podcast.
is honestly, if you're going into end game content in an MMO, and you don't know how to play your class after playing the entire game to get to end game, and you're sandbagging the rest of the group that's there to like do the stuff, I think that's really fucking rude.
Yeah, I mean, like, imagine like it's the equivalent of like going into Starbucks or something and being like, "Hi, could you make me a Whopper?"
Yeah.
And they go, "No, we're doing something else. But it's like you didn't advertise that you don't have the Whopper. We shouldn't have to. We're Starbucks. But I want a Whopper."
Go to fucking Burger King.
I don't
King
know.
Sucks, by the way.
Yeah. Trust me, I know, but oh fuck. Just
I don't know if it's me being toxic, but I just think that you should like have a general understanding of how your class works in relation to how the game works when you're going into like end game content for any game.
So you hate players. You hate letting players have fun. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, I hate fun, and also
I knew it.
I'm also transphobic because I skip the cutscenes, and I also what else? What else can I say? Name a crime. I've probably committed it.
I was trying to come up with anything funny, and all I got was like jaywalking.
Yeah.
And City of Heroes. City of Heroes is not a crime. I don't know why I even thought of that, but it came up.
City of Heroes. What a game.
Truly, that was what I grew up on.
My first MMO was Toontown.
Mm-hmm. I always tried to get into Toontown, but I could never.
Like, I was very young when I played it.
It was at a time where I was still afraid of signing up for things on the internet.
And then my grandma introduced me to World of Warcraft, and oh my god. Oh my god.
Your grandma introduced you to that?
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
No, it's that's interesting.
Okay.
Well,
I just don't know anybody's grandma who would be savvy enough on something like World of Warcraft. Like,
It was like
just speaking from my experience,
2008.
even more so then. Like, my parents barely know how to fucking do anything except play solitaire and
Fair.
watch footy.
The footy.
Or-
Come on, England.
First MMO I ever played was 2013 Warframe.
I've still never played Warframe.
I had a stint for a while where I played a shit ton of Warframe, and I'm still burned out from it. It's been several years. I'm still burned out.
Me with Destiny 2.
I'd like to get to there with Destiny 2. Maybe one day. Maybe this will be my impetus, my reason.
Adventure Quest, I never did, but I do hear a lot about Adventure Quest in like the World of Warcraft scene, because a lot of the old heads are like, oh, dude, Classic WoW's so good, Adventure Quest's so good.
I've never heard anybody say Adventure Quest was good.
Have you played Classic WoW?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I only started playing like after Cataclysm.
So I quit in like at the end of Mists, and I only came back in Season 2 of Shadowlands, but I also went and played Classic a lot in BBC Classic.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the old heads there are like, oh my god, dude, original TBC was so much better. Oh my god, dude, Adventure Quest was so good. It's like, okay,
Again, like,
I get it. You're like 74 years old.
pretty much.
Adventure Quest was so... Yeah, I get it. You're like 84. No, shut up. I'm trying to clear Karazhan.
I love playing this Flash game where all the enemies have like 2 frames of animation. Please.
No, but those go hard, though.
Yeah, I shouldn't be talking shit.
No,
but
see, like, don't
I am
diss
anyway.
Flash games, because then I'll turn into the old head.
Also, you know what I just remembered? You want to know what most disappointing game is?
Yeah.
Dead Rising 4.
They made a 4th Dead Rising?
They did, in fact. And
Fucking news to me, bro.
yeah, it was news to a lot of people.
I thought they only made 3, and like the 3rd one was like a launch title for the Xbox One, and it wasn't very good, so they just stopped.
I don't know if Dead Rising 3 was a launch title for the Xbox One, but Dead Rising 3 was nevertheless definitely nowhere near as good. The idea being that, like, Dead Rising 4, what the idea was that you're playing as Frank again, even though they already did that in Dead Rising 2 off the record. But you're playing as Frank again, and you're back in Willamette again from the first game. Except it's Christmas time now. Do you get the
It's Santa Claus!
we get it Black Friday.
Santa Claus!
Except for some reason, Frank looks like he's like, I don't know, like 35. He looks younger than he's ever been before.
I can't comment on if 3 is good or bad. I haven't played any of them. I just know the internet didn't like 3.
Dead Rising 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games ever.
Only good launch title on Xbox One was Sunset Overdrive. Spit your facts, my brother!
I have Sunset Overdrive.
It's so fucking good.
I need to do it.
Yeah, I played that when I got an Xbox One in like 2015 Christmas, and then I sold my Xbox One 2 years later in like 2017 to play Bloodborne.
You made a choice there.
What? Selling my Xbox?
I think. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I think it was the right one, but you definitely made a choice there.
I sold my Xbox to buy a PS4 to play Bloodborne, and now I'm trans, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you did that.
Yeah, no. I accredit Bloodborne to putting me on this path. I accredit
many
FromSoft
many
to
such
putting
cases.
me on this path. To be fair, I first played Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1 on the Xbox before I bought a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
But I finished Dark Souls 3, like, New Game Plus 7, and I was like, okay, dude, I need to play something else.
And then you're like, wait a minute, I have an idea.
There's another Souls game I haven't played on the PS4.
That's right, it's Dark Souls 2, and
I still haven't played that one. I have it on Steam.
I played that on stream, it's good.
Honestly, I haven't played Sunset Overdrive since it came out, though. Is it on Steam now?
Yes, it is.
Or do I have to go buy an Xbox?
No, it's on Steam. I have it on Steam.
Oh my... Dude. Dude, I might stream this game one day. Just for nostalgia's sake.
That's a game I've been meaning to stream, and I didn't for the longest time because I didn't have an Xbox controller. But now I do, so I probably should get around to doing that.
I don't have an Xbox controller, but I do have a PS5 controller.
I don't think it'll work with a PS5 controller.
But every game works with it. I just plug it in.
I seem to remember trying it and it didn't work.
Notice how I said PS5 controller and not PS5 games.
Those don't exist.
Exactly.
That's not real.
Exactly.
PS3 has no games.
A PS5 controller, but no games.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games?
PlayStation 5.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah, apparently people say Dark Souls 2 is bad, and now the narrative is changing to Dark Souls 2 good. I'll play it one day. I'm just all like FromSofted out after Elden Ring DLC.
Understandable. I did not even get the Elden Ring DLC because I was like, so what they want me to do is get to Moog.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have no characters that are anywhere even remotely near that. And knowing me, I will attempt to do that and not get there.
I luckily had a character right after killing Moog. So I just,
Damn, I wish that were me.
from like 2023. So I just hopped on that, finished up the rest of the game, one-shot Melania, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go for the DLC. FF16 on PC and Bloodborne. Bloodborne's not gonna happen. 16 and 7 Remake Part 2 are gonna happen. I own both of those. Haven't finished either of them. Honestly, that's fair. The Elden Ring DLC is fucking hard, dude. It's really fucking hard. And also, the final boss has an attack that dropped my PC to like 15 FPS. So that was fun to
Yeah,
play
I
with.
noticed. I did play some Elden Ring to at least try and get there, and I noticed that the performance was a bit worse after the DLC hit.
The performance on PC was always fucking bad, though.
Well, yeah, but nevertheless, I noticed it was worse.
Yeah, I'm
Which
shocked
was-
my PC didn't crash on the final boss. But Bale crashed. You sent crash logs. You were like, yeah, my GPU just crashed mid-fight.
See, that's the thing. That was actually just a mechanic in the Bale
Yeah, you
fight.
should have just rolled.
Yeah. All you had to do was roll to dodge the GPU overload, and you fucked it.
You should have
Sorry.
just rolled, and you would have lived. Your GPU would have lived. Yo, what up, Nick? I'm a banned from Twitter, bitch, now. So, you know.
God, I wish that were me.
It's fine. I'll be back on Twitter on Monday.
I don't wish that were me.
I'll get chat to come up with a new app for me. Ban or lost account access, and support won't help at all.
Thanks, support.
Thanks, support.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elon. Since we went over what led me on my path, what was your like, oh yeah, I'm not straight moment? Because mine was definitely the Soulsborne games.
I don't know what when I connected it to not being straight, but I know when I first started to, I know there was the flashpoint where it started in my brain.
It's like,
and the
looking back, I can gather parts where it would have flashed in my brain if I knowed more, but like, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
exactly.
the part where it actually finally clicks.
When it actually finally clicked was my trans friends had to drag me out of the mud on that one because I was like, no, that ain't me.
That ain't me.
No, that ain't me though.
That ain't me though.
And they're like, it's you though, and I'm like, nah,
Nah.
No way.
I'm like still cis though.
Ain't no way. I'm just a really good ally.
Yeah.
Like, but I know one of the first flashpoints was my life as a teenage robot, which is many such cases. But I was specifically the episode where Jenny gets infected with a bug that makes her go through puberty.
When people ask me, hey, why do you only ever play female characters in games? They have better armor.
Wanted to stare at their ass. Shut up. That's it. Shut up.
Smaller hitbox in shooter games.
Yeah, cooler armor.
Cooler armor, smaller hitbox. Still cis though.
Still kills me. I lived with a trans girl who constantly asked me questions and I never got it. Yeah, I watched that happen, Lo, and admittedly I was not pressing on that in regards to you, because I was there. I was there. Still
Game
recovering from
Informer just wait, what?
Yeah, the Game Informer's gone
When?
today. Like, go to their website, they're gone.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and
They're just dead.
they didn't bother
Straight
to tell
up,
most
just dead.
employees. Yeah.
All staff laid off.
Can we go like a week without
Shut
hearing
down by
about
its parent company, GameStop. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Can we not go a fucking week without getting like catastrophic layoffs from any given company in the gaming industry? Like a week. That'd be cool.
I was looking to see why did it just shut up, and then I see own a company GameStop, and I'm like, oh, everything makes more sense now.
GameStop saw me talking shit at them the other day.
Yeah. I believe all CEOs should also die. And landlords.
We take hard stances here. Heavy stances, like maybe people shouldn't have $1 billion at one time.
Yeah. We did have like really big unionizations in a lot of gaming companies recently, which is good.
Yeah, that's good. A little late for some of them, but you know what? That's fine.
Like Blizzard unionizing is so big right before an expansion comes out. Big. Because you know what game companies do now? They'll put the expansion out and sack half the staff that worked on it.
Yep.
But they can't now because union.
Yeah, can you imagine if a company did that, Bungie?
Bungie.
Can you imagine if like there was some company who put out an expansion to their biggest property and then it was the most successful expansion they've ever done, ever, and then they decided to lay off like 315 people anyway?
I think someone should
and
go
then
to Pete
try to
Parsons'
argue
garage and key all his cars.
And then try to argue, oh no, it was only 220, and then the other like 175 or however many it was, actually did get laid off, but they were just shuffled into Sony rather than just being kicked out onto the street.
Yeah, there was the tweet of one of the community managers saying that she was like struggling for money for food and rent, and then the CEO walks up and says, "Hey, do you want to come over and see my Porsche?
You want to see my new cars?" And she's like, "No, I have to eat."
He's like, "Oh, okay, your loss."
Okay, bye. And then that's probably why she got laid off.
Yeah.
Because she was not like, I don't want to see your cars.
Someone should key his cars.
Someone should key his face.
His face is already fucked.
More.
Could have said yes and then ate him. True.
More.
True.
She should have said yes and ate his cars.
Ate his cars, like with a fork. Oh, that reminds me of Borderlands 2. What a good game. Share about the movie.
Want to know a fun fact about Borderlands 2?
Sure.
I got it without paying for it before it came out.
Nice.
By selling one of my TF2 hats.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I had the like decapitated Max hat or whatever that was worth an astronomical amount of money at the time.
To be fair,
and
when
there was somebody that
CS2
was
came
like,
out, I sold some really shit-looking gloves, and I bought like a shitload of horror games, like Signalis, with the money.
hell yeah. But yeah, somebody was offering like, yo, if you get me this Max hat, I will get you a pre-order copy of Borderlands 2. And I was like, you know what? I am not that attached to this hat. I am not so attached to a hat that I will go, no, I don't want a free $60 game.
Yeah.
And then I got it, and I was like, this was a great decision. Signalis mentioned. Woo.
But yeah, I sold these really dog shit looking gloves. And I got Signalis, I got a bunch of Resident Evil games. It was great.
Hell yeah. I don't know why, but that's messing with the TF2. This is gonna be a crazy fucking statement I'm gonna say, and I apologize for it. Getting Borderlands 2 out of the TF2 economy makes me understand crypto bros like a little bit.
Getting Signalis out of the Counter-Strike economy makes me understand NFTs a little bit.
Like, that's basically what happened.
I sold an NFT and I got a fun game.
I sold an NFT and I got a full $60 game for free because this dude wanted this ugly ass hat of Max's decapitated head, and I was like, all right. Bet.
Oh yeah, let me send you this. Let me send you this clip. Let me find it.
Everything is suffering for me. I am so covered in bug bites. Help.
I'll post it in chat and stuff.
I am so covered in bug bites.
Money, yeah, exactly. Oh, this is an old clip. I gotta go back like a year, dude.
Let me see this.
This is when I was trying out CS2. Turns out I actually hate Counter-Strike movement, so that didn't go well for me.
Yeah.
I don't like how I released the key to move and I slide for a little bit. That's my only gripe with Counter-Strike. Other than that, it's like awesome. The shooting feels great. Like, it's an awesome game. I just don't like the movement.
This clip is so fucking good. I'm glad you reacted like this.
Because they look ugly as shit, dude, don't
They
they?
do, though.
They're so fucking ugly.
But they're gloves.
I need a
That's so
first-person
fucking
shooter
funny.
to get, like, really into. Don't say Counter-Strike, because I'll just gamble.
Sorry, what questions did you ask?
I need a good shooter to get into.
There's Splitgate.
That game's, like,
Which-
hella dead, though, right?
They're aiming to make a Splitgate 2. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
still alive or not. But
I wanna get into Siege, but Ubisoft.
yeah. Otherwise, like, good shooters. I assume you mean like multiplayer shooters.
Yeah.
There's Quake Champions.
Like, the only three that are, like, pretty big and, like, actively updated that I can think of is, like, Overwatch 2, which apparently is getting a FNAF collab at some point. Siege? I really like Siege. Siege is really, really fun. I just fucking hate Ubisoft.
Borderlands 3. Do not play Borderlands 3. I'm grabbing your shoulders. I'm looking in the eye. Do not play Borderlands 3.
I own it on Steam. I will not play it.
There is a quest. I talk every time Borderlands 3 comes up. I have to bring this up because somehow nobody has ever heard of it. There is a quest line in Borderlands 3 where you hunt down a lesbian couple, kill them at their wedding as well as their entire extended family for a CEO. And it's never played off as like, oh, that was horrible. Why did you do that?
Just turn off the dialogue. That's
Even
a
that-
tweet I see once a month. It's like, hey, to enjoy Borderlands 3, just turn off the dialogue.
But even with that quest in particular, you're still going in. The enemies you killed during the wedding, they'll say like X's daughter, X's mother-in-law, X's sister.
Ah.
Can't turn that off.
Ah.
Had I completely forget about that? It's like a side quest in a side area, but it still exists. I had to play through it, and it pisses me off to this day. considering especially how much Borderlands like to add, we're the progressive shooter. Here's Mr. Torg yelling about feminism. Also, here's a quest where you kill lesbians and their entire family line and their entire
Honestly,
bloodline.
I'm gonna be so for real. Like, for progressive shooters, Siege is like actually up there. I'm gonna be so for real, because if you look in lore, there's so many characters in there that are like trans or non-binary, and the game's just like, yeah, they still shoot guns though.
They still shoot each other to death.
They still shoot each other in the head.
Also, yeah, Lo is bringing up what I was going to bring up. There's Quake Champions Doom Edition, where somebody made a extended mod thing for Doom that allows you to play basically Quake Champions in Doom, but they added a bunch of
Wait, that's sick.
They added a bunch of custom characters, so it's like all the characters from old boomer shooters are in there, like Caleb Blood or Serious Sam or Duke Nukem or Postal Dude or what have you, like that, and characters from Quake Champions, and it's really fun and also very free.
Huh. Neat.
Was this quest from one of the DLCs? Nope. Base game. Base fucking game.
Also peak. Yeah, Apex has a lot of good rep. I just don't, again, the movement, because it's Titanfall movement, but without the jetpack and the wall running that made Titanfall movement fun. Like, my favorite part of Titanfall was the movement because of how well it felt to, like, execute the parkour sequences in the really tight spaces. But then Apex was like, we have to be balanced. We can't have you guys running on walls. Like, what? Cringe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to hop on.
I can't find it either. But I know it exists. I will not be gaslit into believing it did not exist. Titanfall 2 kicks ass.
Yeah, it does.
Let's hear, what else is there? There's
I have CS2 installed. Jesus.
I've heard Tower Unite has a as a way, basically has an arena shooter somewhere in it.
And then Titanfall 3 getting cancelled because Apex makes that much money.
Yeah.
I honestly might go back to Siege. It's been a while since I've played.
I've played a little bit of Siege in my time, but
and I'll just play Osa. I'll play Osa the entire time because she's so cool. She's so cool. And she's trans as fuck, dude.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying. I'm like I should know. I should know these things. You ever played?
I like how, like, when you Google Osa Rainbow Six, one of the first people also search for is IQ in R6 a girl? Like, yeah, I think so. If I get defense first, Malusi or Wamai?
It's not a PvP one, but have you ever played Deep Rock Galactic?
I have. I just don't like the spiders. I don't like the bugs.
Understandable.
And I know it's like, yeah, you kill the bugs. That's cool. He's like, no, I don't like the bugs in the enclosed spaces.
No, I get you. I fully understand that 100%.
It's like, I'm cool with it in, like, the cave dungeons of WoW because I'm third person. I can detach from it. But in Deep Rock, I'm like, I'm in that shit. That's me getting attacked by a big fuck-off bug.
I don't know. I'd have to go through my list a bit more. Admittedly, I also just can't think of any first-person shooter online games that I've been playing.
Based recent Prime sub message, by the way. Based Prime message.
Fuck
True.
you, Bezos
Very
one.
true.
I'm not paying for no ads.
Thank you for your Bezos bucks. Thank you for your Bezos bucks.
That's what it's all about.
The Bezos bucks, yeah?
And you know, taking money away from Bezos somehow, some
Yeah.
way.
You see, there's a guy in the UK who, on a TV show, bought road filler from Amazon and realized that Amazon's refund things, they just have robots scan the weight of the package and then say, yeah, it's the same weight, it's good enough for a refund.
Really?
So he bought all this, like, pothole filler for roads in the UK that are full of potholes,
Mm-hmm.
and then refilled the boxes with sand until they were the exact weight and got a full refund.
That's incredible.
So, and then Amazon get to be like, we did the right thing in fixing these potholes.
Ugh. Christ.
Also, thank you, Cadence Argent. I can't read today.
Cadence Argent. Hi, Cadence.
Reading, hard.
That's why I got a degree in it, so I don't have to do it anymore.
Wait, is that how it works?
Yep.
No way.
And it's great because I didn't even have to read anything for that degree, so...
Wait, what? Huh?
Oh yeah, they assigned me books.
You
I didn't
them?
read them.
Oh.
No, I didn't read them. I just listened to what... I just kind of listened to what the teacher said, came up with my own ideas, then just kind of put them down on the paper without really reading the source material. And in any situation I could, I tried to make my essays and projects about things that weren't books. So, like, I took a lot of classes that were analyzing, like, movies, and I had a lot of art essays where I wrote about video games. One of my essays was about how Resident Evil 5 was a racist piece of shit.
God, that game is so funny. Me and Pyro played it.
It's crazy.
That game would not fly today.
Crazy. I have no idea what
crazy.
What the fuck are they gonna do when they remake Resident Evil 5?
You have to play the DLC. I know we do. Pyro's just started streaming again recently, so I want to let him get back into the groove of it.
I don't know. I don't know if I could get. I did co-op with Ray, and I don't know if I could get Ray to do the DLC. Like, morally, you know?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know if I could do that and be a good person.
I'm just gonna kidnap Pyro if he says no. I'm gonna go to Manchester. Be like,
by the way, do you want some clicks?
What? What?
You want some clicks?
Yeah. Hell yeah!
There you go. You're welcome. It's for you too, chat.
Keyjangling.mp4.
Literally though.
What's your favorite game?
Favorite game. I have a lot of favorites, but the one that always comes to mind first is Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay.
Because I'm an old head like
old
that.
Head. Cobwebs in your brain.
Yeah, I've got cobwebs in my brain, spiders flowing out of my nose.
Old head.
I am a homunculus. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. If you ask me to choose between those two, I would not be able to give you a good, solid answer.
Like, on that same question, like, if you had to pick one game to play forever, like your forever game, like, this is the game that you will play forever, no more games.
Mm-hmm.
What would it be?
Tetris.
Interesting.
Because I know my brain, and it doesn't matter, like, even if I love the game to death, if I played it forever, I would get bored of it at some point.
Yeah.
But Tetris? You can play Tetris forever.
You can play Tetris forever.
You can do Tetris until the heat death.
Some people do.
And that's awesome.
Some people do just Tetris forever.
And they are stronger than the Marines.
Yeah.
It's funny whenever you see someone saying RE5 isn't racist. They always say, well, it takes place in Africa. Where were they supposed to do? Because you can always tell they never got to the point where you start eradicating tribalism. Yeah, they never got to the point where the enemies started actually wearing grass skirts and spears and shit.
They just played like the first 2 levels where you're just fighting like normal city dudes.
Vixie, do I need to buy the Tetris board game for circuit board? There's a Tetris board game? Are you talking about Blockus? Because Blockus is very different from Tetris. Huh, there's an actual Tetris board.
Damn, what? How would that work?
I don't know.
Do you want to see something funny?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god.
Hello.
I hate this chat.
Hi.
I hate this chat. Okay, Freddy Fazbearrington.
Hello. Hi.
Freddy Fazbear goes, R, 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 R. Do you know the FNAF lore?
He goes, R, 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 R. R, 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 R.
Hello.
At least it wasn't Freddy Fivebear about to come around that corner.
I watched the FNAF movie. Did you watch that?
I
It
did.
was fucking terrible, right?
Yeah.
I went
The
with
problem,
a friend and he was
and the
like,
problem
actually
is
scared
like
too.
the problem is that I watched it and I was like, I could see where this 1,000
Hi.
different points at which this could have been a better movie, but they were just very. It's obvious like there were about 8 different people wanting to pull the game or the movie in 8 different directions. Like somebody clearly wanted to make a Saw film.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to make a funny little ghost story. Somebody wanted to do just like cutesy, mascot adventure.
Someone wanted to do, like, tie the lore in somehow.
Somebody wanted to just make a Nightmare on Elm Street.
And someone wanted to make a children's movie for the MatPat viewers.
Yeah. And somebody just wanted to put as many YouTubers in the movie as
They should
possible.
have put Markiplier in there and have him be naked.
Well, they were going to. Like that security guard at the very start of the film, that was going to be played by Markiplier, but he was too busy working on Iron Lung.
That's gonna be sick.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot he was doing that.
Yeah.
Shout out Markiplier. Please, Markiplier, never, ever, ever become weird.
Please.
Also,
I just please everybody stop.
Jacksepticeye started like being in Mr. Beast videos and everything.
Oh,
Realized
no.
that they're all weird. Like this was like 2 years ago, and now he fucking hates all of them and he doesn't talk about any of them.
I mean, understandable. I saw like somebody tried to come out with a fucking video that was like, Mr. Beast is a fraud, and I'm like,
yeah, and it's like an ex-employee of his.
Like,
And he got hit with a cease and desist, and he posted a video on Twitter saying, "I will not cease or desist."
King.
I agree with Sean on that one. You know his name's not Jack, it's Sean. His name's
that
Sean.
doesn't. Well, he is Irish.
Yeah, he is. So am I.
So am I.
No way.
Also, hi, friend.
Also, hi, Vault Link.
That's their name is Friend. They're cool.
Yippee!
Everybody in chat say hi to Friend now.
Hi, friend.
I know you're not my chat, but say hi to Friend now. It has been known that Mr. Beast is like a shell of a man. Yeah. I have to imagine he's just like a golem.
The only full Mr. Beast video I've watched is the one where he's like talking about how he lives with Crohn's disease. That's like it. I haven't watched any of the other ones.
He has Crohn's disease?
Apparently, according to that one video that I watched.
I would weird. I would expect a lot more of his videos to be like, watch me try not to shit myself in this Denny's.
Buried underground for 24 hours, but I need to shit. Back to Tetris for a sec? Sure.
Please, let's go back to Tetris for a second. In Fraud Beast video, there's this one clip where he sits with this other dude who's trying his chocolate and he keeps giving it 7s, and Jimmy gets so pissy about it.
Yeah, he gives it a 7 because it's like average ass chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine a world where anything Mr. Beast produces is higher than a 7.
Sorry, I'm taking a drink.
Have you played Tetris Effect? I've not played Tetris Effect. I know of it. I've not played it, but I did play Tetris DS when they came out with that one. That was
Pyro
very Nintendo
loves
themed.
Tetris Effect Connected. Every time there's a Steam sale, he says buy Tetris Effect Connected, and I still haven't.
It's introduced to Mr. Beast existing by people talking about him giving shitloads of money away, and I was instantly like, bitch is hiding something. I already hate him.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
be hush money, right?
Well, yeah, he's a nepo baby for one.
Is he?
Yeah, like all that money is from his parents.
I don't know the lore.
This I don't know the lore intimately either, and it's entirely possible I'm talking out of my ass. But what I've heard is that Mr. Beast's parents had a very successful company that like got passed on to him or something, and he's been using the money to create this, turn himself into a brand, which is one of the craziest things you can decide to do with money.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I feel
convert
like
myself
Mr.
into
Beast
a comedy.
candy and Mr. Beast chocolate is definitely just gonna be like normal ass candy or chocolate from like a Cadbury or like fucking Galaxy Factory or whatever, right? Just
A
put
Hershey's
in.
bar they repackaged,
Is it Hershey's?
or like that's what I'm betting it is. Just like
Well,
a
it's
Hershey's
just like
bar
some
they
brand
repackaged.
of chocolate that's like really big globally, right?
Mhm.
And it's just repackaged and sold
Like-
for like a
like,
couple dollars
you-
extra
you
'cause it
t-
has
you-
Mr. Beast on it.
You take apart the wrappers, and it turns out they're actually all old Wonka bars or something.
Apparently, he has a meal at Zaxby's now, Mr. Beast,
Oh, cool.
and it is literally the entire meal is your entire like an adult's entire daily calorie intake in one meal
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
for like $12.
If anything, I'm surprised that Epic Mealtime didn't get on that kind of bag,
Yeah.
because that seems like the kind of thing they'd love to do.
Who eats at Zaxby's? Not me, because they don't have it in my country.
Not me, because I've never seen a Zaxby's with my eyes, and I'm not sure that they're actually real. Mr. Beast's obvious. Don't get. At one point, he was telling his young fan base to ask store owners in case they saw that his chocolate was not on shelves. They had it in the back, and telling kids to ask the owners if they could put the chocolate on shelves for them.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I love mobilizing children as my own personal marketing.
I know at one point, I know like when that chocolate first came out, a lot of stores were like stocking it, and then when all the kids came in and ruined the merching on it and like made it look like a mess on the shelves, they just wouldn't fix it because like who fucking cares? And Mr. Beast would post pictures of that on Twitter and be like, hey, if you go in there and you see like my candy in a mess, can you like clean it up for me?
God.
I'll give you like $5.
I'll be really thankful you'll get a Mr. Beast smile from me, Mr. Beast.
I got a crisp Mr. Beast high five from me, Mr. Breast.
Mr. Beast gives eyesight back to 10,000 people that he blinded. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Beast.
Evangelical background single mom. Most of all the money he gives us from sponsor money. I mean, like, yeah, I imagine that's what it was at the start. But then I think it's funny when he sits down and says, I'm the poorest person in this room, inside his $60 million studio.
We can all say things. I can just be like,
He was in a room with, like, Logan Paul, and he was like, I'm the poorest person in this room. But it was his $60 million studio that he was in.
Watch Mr. Beast bring Chernobyl back to life as he mobilizes the elephant's foot to build it back for him.
Well, yeah, if you do a nuclear meltdown on top of a nuclear meltdown, does that undo the nuclear meltdown?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend. My
Yeah,
friend's
no, I
Mr.
watched the
Beast.
I watched a YouTube video on it. It was by Mr. Beast. Yeah, okay. Yep. Mhm.
Well, yeah, so I watched Chernobyl, and then I watched Chernobyl in reverse, and everything got undone.
I imagine he has property and shit, but isn't very liquid. I misread what you said, Groot, and I thought that you said, I imagine he has very liquidy shits. And I was like, I don't disagree with that,
What
given
is?
that
I
he
don't
has
know what Crohn's
Crohn's.
disease is, but does it make you shit?
Poop bad disease.
Oh.
It's kind of like IBS, but more.
Oh. Chernobyl
Uh,
showrunners
in-
are responsible for the disaster? Yes.
Yes.
That show
They-
is really
they
good,
did-
though.
They did Chernobyl so they could record it.
Yeah, obviously. They had to have done
That's
it to
why
get
it
the
happened. That's
recording.
why it happened.
Like, how else were they going to film the show?
Get it twisted. The Cards Against Humanity card sudden poop explosion disease. That's basically what I've heard. More or
Like,
less.
Cillian Murphy invented a nuclear bomb. How do you think they filmed Oppenheimer?
Exactly. He did that.
Cillian Murphy
That was-
himself invented the nuclear bomb.
That was real. All movies that happen are real.
That's what the government doesn't want you to know.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Beast strikes me as a guy with no more than $40 on him at any given time, but with 4 fully paid off
But then
houses.
there's videos of him giving like 10 grand to 7-year-olds in the street that are subscribed to him.
Yeah.
I imagine after that clip went out, there were a bunch of like 7-year-old children like begging their parents, like, can we go to Virginia and try and find Mr. Beast?
Or even worse, there are a bunch of parents who saw that and were like, you watch Mr.
I'm sending
Mr.
my
Breast,
kids
right?
to find Mr. Beast.
You tell me that parents wouldn't do that?
I
There's
don't know.
some
Pacific
there
Rim
are
is real,
definitely
yeah,
some
but
parents
only the
out there.
first one. The second one didn't happen. One of you gave money
Just-
to actively worked for him. Jesus, that's called paying your employees. What second one? Exactly. Exactly. You get it. You get it.
finally figured why I've had a distaste for Beast. He is basically Drake. We've never seen Mr. Beast and Drake in the same room before. Makes you
Honestly,
think.
I'm just glad that the random internet celebrity that I didn't like, I now have a reason to dislike.
Just realized we've been talking about gaming for a while. No, we've been talking about Mr. Beast for a while.
But before that, it was about gaming.
Before that, it was about gaming.
Did the Olympics do video games this year, or is that like a next Olympics thing?
Apparently, they are no longer making Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
So the Olympics are over after this year, got it.
So no, it's better yet. You know why they dropped it? It
Why?
was in favor. It was in favor of NFTs.
From who? The Olympics?
Yeah, official Olympics NFTs.
I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah,
This cannot
Yeah.
be real.
yeah. Oh yeah, they're
Esports
also investing in
companies?
esports companies.
I
or
know
something, but-
there's the quote-unquote esports World Cup in Dubai or someplace in the Middle East. And they have like Street Fighter and Tekken, but a lot of the big name Street Fighter and Tekken players that I know of aren't there because they're gay
True.
and they can't be there because they're at risk of prosecution.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing about esports. If it's gonna be hard to do that if you don't like gay people. Because I got bad news for you about all the people that are really good at video games.
We're all fucking queer.
Like generally, just happens more often than not.
And also, it's the esports World Cup, but it's mainly like shooter games, fighting games.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's like
It's
Whenever
not like
I
every
see-
type of game.
whenever I see esports trying to be put out in a mainstream fashion, it's always somebody being like, "Look, we have esports. Check it out, FIFA."
We have esports, Counter-Strike, FIFA.
I was gonna say Counter Strike if you're lucky. Otherwise, it's like FIFA or fucking Forza or.
You mean the South Korean girl and the guy from Belarus? I think he was from. At the shooting at the Olympics, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
guy from Turkey, I think.
Oh, Turkey, yeah. Another the girl was South Korean.
Yeah, girl is South Korean. Let's talk about pro wrestling. Did you know you could pass an entire egg through the.
You mean his asshole?
Yes, I believe that's what they mean. Why do you know this?
What's the ring then?
Then what do you mean the ring of Andre the Giant?
So I just think that's his asshole.
Oh, like his finger.
Kid named Finger. I thought you knew I'm not normal.
I don't think it's that crazy for me to mistake that sentence for meaning his asshole. I've heard plenty of people refer to the butthole as a ring.
Chocolate starfish.
Is Elden Ring about assholes too? Yeah.
Yes.
We know Queen Marika fucking was an asshole to everybody.
No, she has the reasons though. I'm Queen Marika supporter.
Queen Marika apologist.
Yeah, straight up. I hate Mikola, love Queen Marika. You can beat Elden Ring with balls. And there's two versions of the balls. There's the normal balls and there's the hairy balls. And the hairy balls are just the normal balls but better.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't shave, Queen. Untuck now, Queen.
Let them hang, sister.
What's
Try
I
to
gonna
lighten
say?
up the mood.
Esports World
Well,
Cup,
it did lighten up the mood.
The reason I was talking about it, because I was looking for the games that were there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're calling something the World Cup, I expect there to be a lot of fucking games. Not just like FPS
Basically,
games,
I'm just
FIFA,
kind of
Rocket League.
I'm expecting a more generalized Evo.
Because
You know?
some of the most absolute competitive, like, top tier people I've seen in like gaming, world first raiders in MMOs.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
I don't know if you've ever watched an Echo raid race for like World of Warcraft, but they are fucking machines. Like,
Honestly, again, doesn't surprise me one bit. Like, that sounds like you need to be on top of everything.
like they train. They actually like genuinely train like for 3 months leading up to a raid release.
See, Groot knows who knows what's up. Just like, but he could have stuck an egg up there.
Could have.
He
He could have.
could
We
have.
wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. Mikola was the tickler. But yeah. World first MMO races. Genuinely, they train for it. They train to do 16-hour days straight with like a lunch break in the middle. Of just face slamming a boss or whatever.
I'm glad Salvation's Edge really beat the shit out of everybody that tried it.
Well, the thing is, Destiny 2 world races, they're not used to how a normal world race goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like other
That's why.
games.
That's why I'm glad it just beat their fucking asses.
Like, Destiny 2 raiders are very much go in, face slam it for 3 hours, be done.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you look at World of Warcraft, and even when the Mythic raid came out for this expansion, the world first team, they weren't in there for a week. Because they were gearing up everyone. They had a plan to go through to get everyone ready to go in there.
I don't even know how you could even begin to get ready for that, considering like you have no idea what's going to be in the raid, right? Yeah. I'm assuming.
Well, you
and
know,
like,
you kind
how
of know
could you...
a little bit because there's like testing.
Mhm.
But again, not everyone is available for testing or whatever, and stuff can vary drastically from like beta to launch.
Funniest thing about this, I was about to talk about the time X-Pac ruptured his anus mid-match.
What?
Damn. That's rough, buddy.
Was there an egg? Did
I mean,
someone throw
hopefully
an
not.
egg?
Hopefully not with an egg.
Shout out to eggs. Remember that time an egg went in my window while I was playing Fallout New Vegas?
I wasn't there for that, but
But it's fitting, right? He landed on the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Oh, that would hurt. That would actually fucking hurt. Jesus.
yeah, he did almost die because of that. Yeah, I can imagine. Ugh.
I love watching, like, when a World of Warcraft raid comes out, I love watching Echo race it. It's so much fun. I get to watch 25 no, it's not 25, it's just 20. Like, 20 well-oiled fucking machines just play MMOs for, like, a week.
Yeah, I've always wanted to try and get in on a world's first raid, but I know myself. I don't have the energy or patience for that. I would get mad after like 3 restarts and then quit.
Nah, see, I don't mind. Why? I mean, like, literally day one of this Final Fantasy raid, I was on that first boss for, like, 10, 12 hours.
Yeah, I saw you were on that
I
grind
did 10
set.
hours on stream, and I did 2 extra hours off stream. I did 2 hours after I ended stream, so, you know. That was fun, though. I had a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Cheap viewers? What if I want expensive ones?
I only want good people watching me.
I only want
Sorry.
the top shelf fucking viewers, dude.
I don't want any of the unwashed masses seeing my content. Thank you.
Delightful
Even though
raid.
my content.
That one, I did that one too.
What was that? Root of Nightmares?
Yeah, I have the jacket for it.
Oh damn! I wish I got the jacket.
Hydrate? I don't have any fucking water.
Get some fucking water. I'll get this set. Hold
Drink a drink that I have here.
on. Yum.
I only have. They put the Master Chief into solder.
I can't believe
I
they
should play Halo at some
juiced
point.
Master Chief. Oh, you not played Halo? I actually just finished the first Halo with Stag.
So I
and-
played Halo Reach.
Hmm.
That's it.
I've played Halo 3 and ODST. And a little bit of Reach, but like not a lot.
And when I had Cass on, she asked me if I'd played Halo, and I said I've only played Reach, and she was like, "Yep, we're playing Halo."
Hmm.
I'm playing Halo
Yeah,
with her at some
Yeah,
point.
Cass does that. That's why we started Stag and I started playing Halo, was so we could beat Cass and Ashley to the punch, which we did.
Good job.
And we will now continue to beat them to the punch for Halo 2. And then we're planning to like commiserate and get together and do 4-player co-op for Halo 3.
Oh, I forget that game has 4-player.
Yep, you can be Mr. Chef and 3 guys.
Three men.
Just what's better than this? Just guys being
Three men.
just guys just being work. Greetings.
Not just 3 guys. Is the Arbiter there?
The Arbiter is one of the 3 guys.
Oh, he's a big man.
And then the other 2 guys are just the Arbiter, but
That's
like
Keith
his,
David. That's Zavala.
his alternate colors.
That's AU Zavala. I like how
Does it-
like people who grew up playing Halo, a lot of the time I notice they will just randomly go like work
Work.
as like a stem or something. But for me, because I grew up playing WoW, mine is like the Alliance and Horde capital city. Like when you click on the NPC,
Huh!
you go, Dabu,
Mine are like
Zug Zug.
the old alien language lines from like Knights of the Old Republic. Just Mucha Shaka Paka.
Something need doing?
Achuta.
One of mine is definitely like something need doing.
Job's done.
Zug zug. Those are my favorite. Like genuinely, games where your mouse cursor turns into a funny little gauntlet.
Perfection. Hearthstone reference.
True.
I used to be really into Hearthstone.
I have never been into Hearthstone. I just know it has Worldy Warcraft.
I'm surprised they never actually committed and did like a StarCraft expansion for it.
I totally thought that's where they were going to go with it, but no.
I wish I was card game trans.
I am always card game pilled to my.
Only time I
eternal
have
death.
been card game trans was when I was like 7 years old and I got really into Yu-Gi-Oh because GX was on like TV and I thought GX was like the coolest shit ever.
Well, you were right on that front. GX.
And then I realized that we got it like 2 years late because British.
Yep.
But also I then like went out and started buying packs of cards and I had like a synchro team. Gwent exists. Gwent doesn't count.
Also, Gwent is not the same as it used to be.
I don't
That
even
game
play
is-
like the standalone Gwent game. I just play the one in The Witcher.
Love card games, but yeah, the investment required.
Yeah, it's a big time. It's a big learning curve card games have.
And it's a damn shame because I love card game.
I'm just not
I
very
lo-
good at learning them.
I'm very subject to. Oh, I could go for a booster pack. Why not? You open it and get funny cards. I have like a binder full of cards.
They're like,
from,
let's go gambling.
Oh dang it! And then I
Unfortunately,
accidentally
though,
pull like
I became, instead of like going deeper into card game pilled, I became MMO pilled. Arguably worse.
No, No, it would only be worse if you're playing like League of Legends.
No, I'm not MOBA pilled. I just like MMOs.
I'm MOBA pilled, but only for Heroes of the Storm.
Is that the one with the Lich King in?
That's the one that Blizzard did.
Does he go apocalypse and everyone dies?
I think so.
Awesome.
My
That's so-
favorite part from when Heroes of the Storm was still being actively worked on was when they announced one of the StarCraft characters, and his name was like Stukov, and his bit was that he was an infested human, infested with Zerg shit, and he's a really big political player in the games, but he's not much of like an action dude. But they put him in the game and just made all of his gameplay focused around the fact that he had a big Zerg arm.
Yeah, that's fair.
And when they introduced him, they talked about him fulfilling the quote big arm fantasy.
The
unquote.
big arm guy.
The fantasy of being a dude with a big arm.
Okay.
That's what this guy's for.
Every Blizzard game has that though, no? Doomfist?
Yeah, okay, fair.
I can't think of anyone in WoW. Who has the biggest sword?
Probably whoever's got the Ashbringer.
No, Sargeras had a bigger sword and he stuck it in Silithus and then everyone forgot about it for 5 years.
Happens to the best of us. You know how it is.
But now Blizzard finally remembered it's there and we have to actually deal with it now.
Sucks.
Yeah.
There are no other Blizzard games that exist.
No.
Those are the only ones, which is a shame. No, it's not.
Diablo's-
Actually, I don't
That's
give a shit.
Diablo. But Diablo 4's
No,
kind
that-
of boo.
No, that doesn't exist. Diablo's not
3 was
real.
okay.
I've played a lot of Diablo 3. I used to be addicted to the Diablo likes. There's a time where I played like 20 of the swear to God, like 20 of those.
At least it's more games than the PS5 has.
what music you listen to, Vixie? You could probably take a wild guess.
What if I don't want to?
Oh, Burn.
What if I want you to just tell me?
Okay, now I'm gonna play in this space. It's mostly like vaporwave shit,
Hyperpop? Oh my god.
but really in a lot of mashups. Actually, I listen to like a fuck ton of mashups,
Bah.
and that's just because like my brain's like, why listen to one song when could listen to 3 songs at the same time?
ADHD.
Woo!
I am not big into mashups. That's because I went to college for music, and a lot of my first year was like, hey, pick apart every single instrument that's in this song, and mashups make that impossible.
Ew.
I have to
That
think
would-
about
that'd be a
music
really-
so critically, like all the time now. It's just ingrained in my brain.
I understand that.
Moomy Topics. Damn. That's a good fucking name.
Does that imply that they're like a cow that sells hoof picks?
Should I sell my dog's paw pics online?
No, because then there might be actual people, actual weird bestiality people who try to get in on that, and then you're like, no, didn't want to play this
was
game.
just
Nope.
for a bit. This was just for a bit.
This was jokes. Ah!
I am also a gamer. Real. Me too.
So are we all, I think.
What's like your like first exposure to like queer culture and stuff? Like in media or like anything.
I guess the fact that I was chronically on Tumblr
Yeah, that did.
for a while.
Everyone I know that has a Tumblr account is gay.
Yeah. Well, you know what it really was. It was because I used to be into Homestuck. I was a big into Homestuck, which is why I had that Homestuck.
I never got into Homestuck.
Right. Don't. But
However, I have been into Doctor Who for many, many years. Which is arguably worse. And in
I've seen
2005,
that.
they have the big bisexual scene at the end of the season in the like reboot,
mm-hmm.
and that's when like little like 3-4-year-old me was like, wait, you can do both? And I thought it was awesome.
You can do that?
I thought it was so fucking awesome.
You know what was also funny is that for the longest time I did think I've always been kind of heavy, right, in terms of my weight. And when I was really little, for some reason my weight has always settled itself in my breasts. So I have big naturals my whole life.
Big boobies.
And when I was a kid, I would be like, why the fuck I got these things? What is this? And I would wonder, like, am I a girl secretly? No, that can't be true.
Tits.
But what if there's a uterus inside me secretly and I don't know, and it gave me the tits? And then because I was undiagnosed ADHD, I'd throw that thought away and then start thinking about like Metroid Prime 2 or something.
Yeah. No, because I was like autistic as shit. Every time I had that thought, it would immediately go and I'd be like, wait, I could be playing The Legend of Zelda.
It's exactly like those fucking comics people make now, where it's like, yeah, I'm probably non-binary, but also I have a job, so I don't have time to think about that right now.
Yeah, but instead of a job, it was I was in the middle of a dungeon in Wind Waker, and I have more important things going on. Like, how do I get out of the dungeon in Wind Waker?
Yeah, there's probably something weird about the fact that I only read lesbian fanfic, but I still got to write fanfic for Code Lyoko or whatever the fuck. I made a
Everyone loves tits. Tits are great.
here. You want a world exclusive?
Sure.
A fact that I don't think I've revealed before.
Lore.
One of the fanfics I wrote when I was like 14 was for Code Lyoko, and it was a Saw Code Lyoko crossover fic, where the idea was all the characters going through Saw
Going to
traps.
Saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that's pretty
you know
fucking
what's
gay, huh?
and you know what's great about that? I hadn't even seen any of the Saw films
Oh my god.
because I was very antsy about being scared, and also my parents did not want me watching torture porn, which, admittedly, on them, I'll give them that. Probably a solid plan.
Probably a good idea.
Yep, probably solid plan on their part. It's like how they also said when I was little I could not watch Ren and Stimpy,
I don't know what that is.
and that is a show by a nasty man who is just fucked in the head. And going back, I have to go. Nope, my parents were right about that one. They got that one right on the head.
I think, looking back at like my childhood, I should have realized that I was like worked up when I realized that I could just watch YouTube. I could watch movies on YouTube for free in like 2008.
Oh, that reminds me. You want to know what? That reminds me, like
That's
you know
why I
what,
watched
you
the
know what my
Pokemon
first
movie.
you know what my first anime was?
Go on.
No, it was Penny and Stocking.
That's good though.
And I watched it by the fact that like all the episodes were on YouTube in like 15-minute chunks.
Yeah, I watched the Pokemon movie and the Yu-Gi-Oh movie in 15-minute chunks on YouTube.
Yep. The connoisseur's way of consuming media.
Yeah.
That
It
and with
worked.
fans.
I got it watched.
That with fan subs too.
No, it was a
But,
dubbed. It was a DVD rip.
Either way,
I don't watch anime very often.
neither do I.
But my favorite anime is Kill la Kill, and it always will be.
Kill la Kill is just good fun.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
It's dumb as shit, but you know
It's
that's
dumb
fine.
fun.
It's fun. It's woo.
I
Yeah.
need
Don't
to
go.
finish Dungeon Meshi, but I stopped watching it because I started rewatching The Boys. But I have now finished
Dungo-
rewatching The Boys.
I have never seen an episode of The Boys in my life.
It's pretty fun.
I was gonna say I feel like I know all I need to know about it through osmosis.
Yeah,
Does my mic sound shit?
not right now.
Okay. I just noticed my connection was going a bit funky. But
I've
anyway,
had funky moments, but you know, no, it's what it is. Bleh.
Yeah, Dungo Messi is good. Mob Psycho 100 is good.
I haven't seen that either.
Mob Psycho. I need to finish Mob Psycho 100.
My friends keep
because-
telling me to watch Attack on Titan.
Don't do that.
It looks
Love
really
yourself.
long. It looks really long.
It's the summation of it is fascism is cool and genocide is okay to do
Oh,
as long as you have a good reason for
oh.
that's the summation of Attack on Titan. Yeah, don't watch Attack on Titan. That's the like I'm saying that I get it. I was also bamboozled. I watched Attack on Titan for a while, and then the end of the manga came out, and everybody was like, "Oh, this guy thinks it's okay what the Japanese did to Korea." Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Let's
Oh.
just quietly move on from that.
Let's let's not do that.
Yeah.
AO Freeze, that's a different thing. We are not talking about Archive of Our Own. Nope, I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
That's
I
what the
know
fanfic
better.
does.
I know better than to go down there. What is a game that you played and like at first you hated it, but then like over the years you've been like, actually this game pretty good.
I really thought you were just gonna say, "What's a game you've played?"
Yeah, what's a game you've played?
Fucking fuck.
Notice how
No,
you said no games. From that I can gather you own a PlayStation 5.
I own a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 3.
So you've played no games in your life.
I've played no games in my entire life. You are correct. I wish I had known what a game was like, but sadly.
Sadly, nothing you own has them.
But game I hated initially, but grew to love. I don't know. When it comes to games, I'm always a pretty fervent believer in if it sucks, hit the bricks.
Yeah.
So there aren't a lot of games where if I disliked it that strongly, I powered through it. I would just be like, no, I'm done with this. And then I go play something better. Or I go play like Destiny 2 or something.
Ooh. Ain't doing that anymore.
Yeah, I ain't doing that no more. But wish I could play video games. I know, Lo, and just one day there will be games.
There will one day be games. Fuck. I ain't got any more questions. We've been through my questions.
I mean, that's okay.
Chat, do you have questions?
Yeah, chat. What do you want? Ask me something. Come on, this is your opportunity.
Do you have questions, Fixie?
About many things, but nothing pertinent to right now. I don't think.
You have questions for me?
Who was your first gay crush?
Oh,
Like for it,
God.
not in real, but like in media. Because if I was just like, who's your first in real life gay crush, and you just bust out a name, I'm like, cool.
Cool. Who the fuck is that?
That's great. Love that for you. That's not something that's better indeed. Yeah, that's why I separated them. I said I'd play something that's better or Destiny 2.
Regular thing to like media that I saw when I like games that I played as a kid. Probably Twilight Princess Zelda.
You know what? Fair. Understandable.
Yeah.
I get it. Not Midna, though.
I thought Midna was like a little goblin.
Yeah, that's also fair.
She has a little goblin personality, and then at the end of the game, they go, "She's not a little goblin. She's actually hot."
Yeah, and I never got to that ending, so my brain never stopped to think, oh,
But
Midna
in my
hot.
head, she was still a little goblin.
She was just a little creature that
La criatura.
Little creature that just rode around and was like, "Hey, check this out." And you're
Yeah.
like, I just want to chill.
I just want to be a dog. Yo.
I'm just fishing, please. Keep thinking I'm seeing flies around my
He's like a little goblin guy.
the worms, the worms,
The little
the
munchkin
worms.
men.
As for my first gay crush, I mean, mine's cheating because it's just Jenny from Teenage Robot again.
Yeah.
I love her dearly.
Bah.
Just very good show. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filth. Man, I love fishing.
Dude, I love fishing.
Dude, I've never been fishing.
God damn, I love fishing.
I feel like fishing would suck, though. Sand and mud, and you have to look at fucking water.
I should note, I was not saying those things because I actually love fishing. I was saying this because I came up with some I
I
was
could
going
be
to
at
do more
home, like,
acronyms.
playing video games instead.
I feel like fishing minigames are getting a bit played out because people would always be like, "Oh, I love a fishing minigame now." Everybody.
Every game has a fishing minigame now, yeah.
It's the equivalent of like now every game has a dog you can pet in it because of the
A
fucking
fucking Twitter account.
And it's like that's not fun anymore. This is just marketing. Like fuck off.
Like, you remember when Hello Neighbor was coming out, and every week they would tweet and be like, "Oh, MatPat's gonna love this,"
I think about that so much.
and MatPat just never made a video,
Yep, not once.
never ever commented on Hello Neighbor. But every week they'd be like, "Oh, we know MatPat's gonna love this one."
Please, MatPat, we miss you. Please, MatPat. Here's a theory: our love. MatPat did end up making a video.
Did he?
Oh,
Oh. I did not know that. I just remember the Twitter account being like really fucking annoying.
I think he shouldn't have done that. Oh, as a parody. Okay, good.
Oh. He was taking the piss.
Good. He should.
You taking a bloody piss? Yes. Yes, I am.
Normal human function, thanks.
I'm British. I'm good at taking a fucking piss.
Fucking shit.
Fucking shit.
Oh, I can't say I know
What
much.
the fuck is Brio?
Hmm?
What's Brio? What is that?
Oh, I think they misspelled Spyro.
A dragon?
No, like Spyro no lactol.
What?
It is a common HRT drug that makes you piss a lot, along with feminizing you.
Well,
But
the
also
law, the law is that I still haven't had HRT ever. Because I live in England and it's possible to get here.
Yeah, I didn't want to directly say it because you live in England, but yeah.
No, it's because I live in England. I was talking to Ashley about it a couple weeks ago.
Genuinely so sorry about that. Ugh.
That's what Ashley said.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the HRT. I'm saying I'm sorry you talked with Ashley. I didn't mean that. That was a joke. I'm sorry, Ashley.
You know what? Fair.
Ashley, if you're still here, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on a second.
Checking the viewer list. Is she here? Are you
I had
safe?
to blow my nose. Oh, but I
Ugh.
can't say it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my little collection of Destiny items.
I don't know either. I'll probably just keep them on my account. Oh, you
No, I mean I
IRL ones.
I have actual Destiny merch.
I mean, so
sitting
do
there.
I.
Understandable, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I guess I'll just leave it
I'll
as is for the
Monster
moment.
can just fell off my desk.
I heard that.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
You threw that at Ashley.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, like, I've literally been playing Destiny since I was, like, what, 13? Like, 12, 13 years old?
Yeah, I've been playing since whenever the Taken King came out.
Well, D1 Beta was what, like, August? Is it July? When was D1 Beta?
2013. Like August 2013. I think.
July
it came out.
17th, 2014 for the PlayStation 3 and 4.
Damn, never mind.
July 21st and 22nd on Xbox. So I would have been 12 when I first played Destiny. I'm 22 now.
How's it feel?
What, being old?
Just all of it.
What, the game that I played for 10 years going down the shitter slowly
Yeah.
by corporate greed?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
nothing ever getting fixed, and every time they do actually win back any community trust, it's immediately squandered by more corporate greed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels fucking terrible.
Feels real bad.
A game that I started playing as a literal child and was a key part of my life for 10 years, through many changes in my life, being absolutely fucking demolished by corporate greed and Pete Parsons' need for 1960s cars.
But my Porsche.
You can only fucking drive one of them at a time, Pete. Cunt.
Where do you put them all, Pete? I know where you put them all in your 4 houses that you stole from your fucking.
The thing is, people that own multiple cars and multiple houses. Here's the fucking thing. How many of them can you drive or live in at a time?
Or moreover, like, do they drive them at all, or do they just like take them out once, go wee, and then they have to put them in the garage and make sure that the resale value doesn't go down?
Yeah. Probably the second. Long story short, don't be a cunt.
Please. I never asked before.
Yeah, just don't be a cunt. I got heated. I started saying the cunt word. Americans
Happens
don't
to
like
be.
that word though, so I didn't.
Wrong. I think it's funny.
It is funny. Fight and
I'm just
blast.
not. I'm just not like Australian levels where I'll just say it casually to like my grandma.
I'll say it casually to my grandma.
I can't say it to my grandma because both my grandmas are dead.
But that's like a British thing, because like British made Australia, because it's like Prison Island.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah. Bro, imagine going to prison and waking up in Australia.
Admittedly, hell of a place to put a prison.
You just
On
wake
account
up
of all
and be
the-
like, I am in hell.
The wildlife.
I'm in Australia. This is hell.
Oh God, the sun. Ah,
Cool. And you meet some random geezer. He's like, "Oi, mate, you want some fucking Tim Tams?"
no. No, I don't. Please get out of
Imagine
here.
going to bed one night and waking up in Australia, in just the middle of fucking Brisbane. Actual like hellhole, like actual hell on earth.
Hey, can I ask a question since you're British?
Sure.
Have you ever seen the Wigan Kebab video?
Oh, yes, I have.
Can how much of that was real and how much of that was like
Let me rewatch it now so I can.
scripted nonsense? Let's watch it together as a family. As a family.
What video is it? You sent me the video.
Yeah, hold on. Just Wigan Kebab. Smack bomb pie wet.
And I will pull it up on my stream, and that'll be our
Yeah, yeah.
final. That'll be our final talking point.
That's a great point to start or stop. Just leave on Wigan Kebab. All right, I sent it to you.
I've got it. All right, chat. What is this? Oh, my PNG's still there. Ew, I forgot to turn that off. I didn't expect to be using this screen today.
Two of them.
Okay.
Wigan kebab.
Also, I'm
That's
gone.
what you call a butty. I've
What
been
is
hearing
in
about the Wigan
this?
kebab for years, and now I'm finally here in Wigan. At the
You've been
Trawler Map,
dreaming
one of the
about
best chippies.
it.
I'm gonna go and try one. Let's go.
Can you stream it to me?
Oh yeah, my bad. I don't know if my streaming of web browser works though. It might not. You might not be able to hear it.
That's all right. Just share the screen and I'll see. I'll know. All right,
Wigan kebab. Now that's what you call a butty.
What is it
Okay.
actually?
I've been hearing about the Wigan kebab for years, and now
I've
I'm finally
heard
here in
about
Wigan
Wigan
at the
kebabs,
Trawler
but I've
Map,
never
one of the
had
best
one, and I
chippies.
don't want
I'm
one.
gonna go and try one. Let's go.
Wigan is a shithole.
Right, mates. I've been told to come in and order a Wigan kebab, but I don't actually know what it is.
You don't know what a Wigan kebab is?
No.
Butter, burn, meat and potato pie on. You're in heaven.
Carbs on carbs on carbs.
Absolutely.
like this video vexes
Yeah,
me.
go on, mate. Is it
Why?
a popular dish?
Everything they're saying, like the way they're acting to each other, it all sounds scripted.
It is.
But they want you to believe it's not scripted.
It's scripted in the way that the guy knows what he's going to order and what he's going to say.
Well, yeah, but even the guy behind the counter sounds scripted too.
Well, yeah, because he's just got to respond and be like, yeah, this is what it is. Yo, hi, Nick. Hi.
Oh my god, hi.
Oh my god, hi. Okay, where are we?
Mate, I've been told to come in and order a Wigan kebab, but I don't actually know what it is.
You don't know what a Wigan kebab is?
I don't know what a Wigan
Put a
kebab
meat
is.
potato pie on. You're in heaven.
You don't know what a Wigan kebab is?
That's what I like to see.
Go on.
Yeah, go on, mate. Is it a
Go
popular
on,
dish?
yeah, go on, mate.
And then I cannot believe the gall of this man to
That oil looks like shit.
that looks wretched. Please change out your oil, sir.
40% of people come in. It's quick and ready.
And did he call it a Wigan kebab or is it pie bomb or what did he ask
Wigan
for?
kebab.
B pulled out the Wigan kebab and it's a fucking microwaved meat pie in between two hamburger
Wigan
buns.
kebab. That actually looks class.
Don't say that looks class. That does not look class.
That looks fuck all. That's what it looks like. Look, it's literally like a microwaved one he got from the store. I can tell.
That's okay. So in England, there's a brand called Puka Pies, which they sell at Chippies. That is literally just a Puka pie put between a bread roll.
Absolutely, I believe it. Like you,
Jesus, beige sandwich.
And this is the Wigan kebab.
This is what Wigan is known for.
Mm-hmm.
That actually looks class. Right.
Don't know. It can't be that good. It's just what it's beige. It's one color.
It's just a pie with fucking buns on.
I can get a smack for 40p.
You can't say you're getting smack for 40p.
What happens? What I would really like to have what happened is that like you orders a smack for 40p, give him the 40p, and they just slaps him in the face.
No, they give him 40p. They give him a line of cocaine. That's what smack is here.
That's the other ideal.
Where is this restaurant? Wigan.
Yeah.
So what is
the Wigan Chippy?
Well known in Wigan, Smack Burn Pea Wet.
Smack Barn Pea Wet.
Yeah, it's a cheap treat for a kid. Some grown-ups get them.
Like that looks like drywall.
Potato, batter on, salt, vinegar.
What's pea?
So that's a flat bit of potato with batter on in a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Pea wet, mate.
Yeah, like it looks just dry as fuck.
It's as good as gravy.
Like it looks like it would break your teeth.
You get a few bees in as well.
Once again, just
on top.
Yeah. You don't
oh yeah,
because
because
wash your chips up. Smack.
I think I've got room for a little bit more, mate. Can I get a Smack Barn Pea Wet?
No problem at all.
And Wigan, that's good as gravy.
There you go, young man. Enjoy.
Cheers, mate. Smack Barn Pea Wet. Gotta be honest. The look of this pea wet is knocking me a bit.
That looks like shit.
Even he can't he's like that looks fucking minging.
Fucking minging.
That's disgusting. Also, I like the background, the wallpaper behind him because all the books just say things like #hip. Cool.
There's some good British food. Okay, there is some good British food. You ever had a shepherd's pie?
No, but I know of shepherd's pie.
Bro. Chat. This shit is gas, okay? This shit is awesome.
Got a hefty dollop of pea wet there, and it's actually quite nice. There's no pea, it's just wet, but you can taste the pea. A Wigan akimbo with the Smack Barn Pea Wet and the Wigan kebab. And I don't know which one I prefer, if I'm honest.
These both look shit, I'm sorry.
They look bad. They don't look good.
So that's a Wigan kebab. Obviously a lot more
Hey,
and no peas. See, the Smack Barn Pea Wet, it's got more of a crunch. I'm gonna have to go to the Smack Barn Pea Wet. I'm sorry to all the Wigan kebab lovers, but it's gotta be
I need to see more cursed British food now. We've gone completely off the rails.
What's a babby jet?
No, this is how it was always going to be.
Well, we're in around here. Puddings at best.
And why is it called a
And again, this is like
They've got
the most store-bought looking.
What
so
is
crack open
that?
the baby's head, that's what it looks like inside.
Yeah, but don't
Bobby's yet?
So this babby's head to go.
tell you something about that. The Babby's Head actually comes with chips and gravy and stuff as well.
Are you messing that? 3-course Wigan meal. Oh.
Extremely gloopy looking gravy.
Jesus.
Baby's head, because it looks like a baby's head.
Extremely dry looking fries.
Now we're talking. That's a serious pie, that.
That's a serious
pudding.
pie, that.
So I've had a
That's a
Wigan kebab,
serious
a
pudding,
smack
that.
bomb, and a baby's head. I'm
Not
officially
officially
a Wiganer now.
Wiener.
John Paywet's on that, mate.
Do you like pay wet on that, mate? Like,
Do you have any more cursed British food videos? Or should I just search in Google cursed British food?
I don't know any off the top of my head.
British food.
See how long it takes to get to a Sea Dog VA video.
There's a Geopod video. That's
Sorry,
Canadian food.
Sorry, did one of those thumbnails just say "Eat Sweden"?
Eat Sweden.
Do it now.
I want to eat Sweden.
Eat Sweden
I
now.
want to eat Sweden.
Too bad. Prime British food, other countries.
Oh, this is prime bit British food here. This geezer. Look at this, look at this.
Now then, guys, how you doing? Back on the road again. So is it big then? Is it a big box full of stuff?
5,400 calorie takeaway munchie box. I'm
Look
sorry
how
if it's 50.
awful this looks.
All nice, fresh
It's
ingredients.
5,400 calories. That's not a munchie box, dude.
We've got it all going on like it's going on like Donkey Kong.
But look at the food he gets given.
I want to see. Spice. Seasoning? Seasoning?
Nope.
Oh, hello? Seasoning?
Vinegar. That's what you get.
Oh, and salt, too. Literally any seasoning?
Nope, that's it.
What's in here then, mate?
Oh, and an urn brew, of course.
Half pizza crunch, a single
Half
fish,
pizza crunch.
double sausage, double
Can't
hamburger,
forget
chicken
that.
nuggets, and onion rings, and you get a 2-litre bottle of juice.
Spot on. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Right, guys. So I've been to West meets East. All right.
This
Spice
is
up
like,
your life. I've got
yeah.
to it wasn't like seeing Spice Girls. That didn't spice up my life in there. All right. For one, well, it was a bit hard to understand these guys. I mean, it's hard to understand me sometimes, but this guy with Atom, my God, he nearly cracked a rib on me, making me laugh. So, they've done me.
What the fuck is urn brew? Is it like tea?
Crunch
No.
box,
I don't even know what iron brew is.
whatever you want to call it. He's given me a bottle of their finest juice, as he calls it. All right, so I'm sat on a bit of a slant here, so if I roll down into this...
All I know is it's a drink brought up in reference to Scotland, like a lot.
Scottish people love it.
Let's have a look.
Mm-hmm.
Whoosh.
Okay,
Look at it! Look at it!
You can't tell anything apart.
If I turn the quality to like 144p, what is what?
This becomes a try to name anything in this box
What is
challenge.
anything in here?
You got some circles, which could be onion rings, but they could be curly fries. You got some...
I don't think any of this is good.
No, it's like...
You can tell by the color of it that it's not good.
Like, there's not enough batter on these.
Like, look at this sausage here. It looks fucking anemic.
Like, it's, the fact that you could see through the batter shouldn't be happening.
You know, this ain't just gonna...
Also,
At all.
this thing... Do you know those shitty, like, frozen pizzas you get?
Yeah?
This is half of one of those deep fried.
Dude.
Yeah.
If I wanted to do that, I'd just do it at home.
If I wanted to do that, I'd actually just... If I wanted to die, I'd just kill myself.
Yeah.
A little bit on me.
Easy.
I might have to be lifted
Simple.
out of the training for you to all this. Right, so let's dig in.
That's half a
What's on your
pizza.
tip first off?
Those chips look terrible.
Yeah, there's some really
You can probably still see it.
flaccid looking chips.
The chip is raw.
Ugh.
It's raw. It's a raw chip.
It's not even
I was gonna
cooked.
say, yeah, and I know how that tastes just looking at it. It looks awful.
And I believe that's due to the substance they call dry white that they put in the potatoes to keep them from going black. It's still covered in it, so it's giving quite a bit of a nasty flavour. So the chips aren't really for me. So.
Yeah, that's the one with the powder on them.
What the fuck?
This is a piece of fish. With the looks of it.
That looks like that's a piece of fish.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
As you would expect,
think that's fish.
Absolutely dripping and swimming in grease.
Again, no seasoning whatsoever. Just
Swimming in grease, just falls apart. No crunch to it. What's the point?
It's not a bad piece of fish.
Not a bad piece of fish. Shut
Not
it
a
up.
piece of
Those
fish
are
at all.
frozen onion rings.
Onion ring.
You get like 32 of them in a bag from Iceland.
mm-hmm.
Cheap onion ring, bit soggy. Probably been sat there for a while.
I'm sorry. The way you said that,
Chicken nuggets.
like, made it sound to me like you're implying that you only get your frozen food from Iceland.
No, it's just a shop that you get stuff from.
This whole box here, guys.
I just like living in that world for a
The
moment.
idea of these is just to
You're
feed the
welcome.
family for.
It was a
15
pleasant
quid.
time. Thank you.
All right, so
Why would you deep fry a
know,
pizza?
just
I
looking
can
at the price,
imagine
I'm
why
not
you would
gonna
deep
pay
fry a
list the
pizza.
ingredients on
It's
I just
Scotland.
can't imagine
this isn't
why.
the UK. This is Scotland. We
So here we've
yeah.
got deep fried burgers.
Deep fried burger.
Oh my god.
Deep fried burger patty.
That's what that is.
Right, I'll be totally honest now on this review. I've just cracked this one open. I don't even know if
That's
I'm
even
gonna
worse.
this in
Put
my
it on a bun.
I mean,
It's
raw.
It's raw.
Like that's raw. Don't
Oh,
eat it, dude.
that's raw.
No, don't. No. That's literally raw ground beef. Spit it out. You're gonna get salmonella.
He's like, no, I'm just gonna wash it down. Just wash it down with the iron.
I don't like to spit it out, but
Although, admittedly, $1.49 for that much drink, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Those are normally like 2-3 quid.
that stuff.
Mhm.
That burger.
So I get that at least. No,
It's
don't go
fucking
back
raw.
to it.
It's
Put it-
raw.
Buddy, put it down. That's raw.
I mean, the only coloured meat I've seen like that is a pepperami, and that's about it.
Oh my god.
Like, I would go back to them and be
You'd
like,
be
are you
hey,
fucking kidding me?
why is that
Oh,
sausage
look how
so
awful.
flaccid?
Look at that fucking sausage.
No
Jesus
crunch
Christ.
to it either.
Oh, look, it looks raw too.
Like a sausage.
Or at least barely cooked.
Fucking anemic on the inside.
I know it's not going to be the top quality gear, but that sausage is a bit.
Dogs.
This is what sort of grabbed my attention. Now this is what they call up here.
That's a deep fried pizza. They call it a pizza crunch in Scotland.
They've been to Tasda. They've got cheapest.
I have nothing wrong with that concept. This execution offends me on a spiritual level. How much did this? Did he say how much this costs?
15 quid all in.
Fuck me.
I've got to be honest with you guys.
Yep, gotta hit the earn brew again.
Right, guys. So rating time.
I don't blame you,
Not
dude.
being funny.
That all that shit that looks just wretched. Look at that. Ugh.
That's the fish.
Fucking ugh.
You know, you're probably better off dragging one out of this pond outside of me, yeah?
Disgusting.
It's a battered sausage, right? I don't know about you, but when I
This is a-
Quality British food, by the way.
batter off.
This isn't even a British food, bro. This is just these guys didn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Look at some
Issue.
other British food.
Look at that fucking thing.
I love this guy's videos, by the way. This guy's great.
Oh.
What one's
Should-
tickling? What one takes your eye for British food?
Should what one takes my eye? Let's see here. How about the one about deep fried battered chip buddies? I will note. I forgot. Are you friends with Olm?
Who?
Olmira?
No, I don't know them.
Okay, I wasn't sure. They're a friend I have. They're also British. I did not think that it was going to be a case of like, oh, you're both British. You got to know each other. It's just that we have similar circles, they and I.
Fucking
but-
two British people. Yeah, we like live next door.
But they I have started doing this thing with them where I actually have a place in town that serves actually really good fish and chips, which is fucked up because I live nowhere near the ocean.
This image goes hard, by the way, of him outside this fish bar.
This does go hard. That is pretty good, especially with the now then. But we've taken every time either of us get fish and chips now, we send a picture of it to each other.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
So that we can be like, oh hell yeah, that looks like some good fish and chips.
Dude, I live next door to a fish and chip shop.
Oh hell yeah. Look,
you know what a chip buddy is?
I know it is. It's like a type of sandwich with the chips on. Yeah.
It's a bun with chips in it.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if there was anything else in there, or is it just mainly the
Wait, that edit went so hard. Wait.
That did really hard. What is that? Hold on. Stop it. When the color changes. Stop for a second. This is my favorite Death Grips album, honestly.
Yeah.
This one was really good. This one hit really good.
Jesus. Look at that slop. Look at that slop, chat.
What is it with the peas? Why the peas with everything?
Deep fry your fucking butty. Put more chips on there.
More chips, hell yeah. And these look actually seasoned. Look at that.
Why would you deep fry it? I don't fucking know.
Because humans are subject to constant bouts of hubris, and our greatest hubris always inevitably ends in the deep fryer.
Go back to where?
To when the guy enters.
Look at him, man. Look at this unit.
Mr. Beast! Sorry.
Mr. Beast!
Mr. Breast! Go a few frames back, they say.
He looks at the camera.
Yeah, that guy.
Martin Scorsese.
He does kind of look like Martin Scorsese.
No way! Cinema. That's him.
That's him if his hair was fucked.
Alright, love, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Not bad, thank you. So, I've seen
bad,
this,
thank you.
Thing all over
One of the
social
movie
media.
classes I took was actually entirely on Scorsese films.
You can have peas, curry, gravy.
And the fun part about that was that my professor for that class.
Oh yeah, another thing you can get at British fish and chip shops is curry.
Oh yeah, I've seen that kind of curry. That's fucked up.
Yeah, you have chips, curry, gravy, peas. You have to say it like a northerner when you're going through it as well.
I've seen like Stag is showing me videos of like Brits getting takeout Chinese food, and it's just like fries with like sweet and sour sauce poured on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, have you got any
And it's
mint
like, what the
sauce?
fuck?
I've got mint sauce. So could I have peas, gravy, and a bit of mint sauce on it?
Oh, yes, you're just like me, just like me.
I tell you, I've been thinking about this. I mean, what am I going to have? And that's what I want.
Yes.
Why would you deep fry it though? Why would you deep fry a sandwich?
Oh, guys,
I feel at this point deep frying anything is just for the spectacle of it.
Can't wait for this. It'll be like a Sunday
Nobody
dinner
ever
fried up,
ever
ready to
actually
go.
said, I would love if X were deep fried. I think that would make it good food. It's always, I would love to see X deep fried. I think that would be funny.
But like that's literally what they did. They were like, I think it would be funny if we deep fried a chip butty.
Oh, where's the seasoning gone?
There it is.
Oh right, I forgot.
Oh, it's in Leeds. It makes sense now. It's in a shithole.
Look at that.
That looks awful. I'm sorry. That looks awful.
Yes, please.
It still doesn't look good, but at least it looks like they properly fucking.
It has some
battered it.
color to it, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has some color to it, and it looks like they actually battered it correctly this time.
Is there any place in the UK that's not a shithole? No.
No, it's the UK. What'd you expect?
Holden, America's saw seal. Oh,
What dreams are made of that?
Jesus!
Ho-ho!
I forgot about the
God, can't
fucking
wait to get my
peas.
umbrella on that.
The peas and the
be a
mint
built with this.
sauce and the pot of curry and the gravy in there as well.
Wretched.
Right, love. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Anywhere is a
Lovely,
shithole if
thank
you look
you.
hard enough.
See you
Especially Andre the Giant's ring.
Andre shithole.
Right, guys, so let's go over
Thanks,
to the
Andre.
table over here. I've not got my table today. I've left it in other car, so we'll go over. We'll slam this on bonnet. All right, we'll have a try. I'm going to take this mask down now. Forgive me if I'm dribbling. So it smells. Going in. Let's get it on here. We're ready for this.
Also, why does it look like that fish and chip shop
right,
is
so-
in the middle of a residential neighborhood?
Because it is.
£2.80. I think it was
What the fuck?
£2.80 for this.
Most fish and chip shops
Now,
are.
lunchtime special. £2.
Is that the
Let's
quote
try
unquote
chips
curry?
in this beautiful. Oh, that gravy.
That's
Proper chip
gravy.
shop gravy. That.
Oh,
Nice
okay,
and
that's just
thick.
gravy. And here's the thing, like I get
Oh, yeah.
the
Beautiful.
use of
crispy
brown
chips.
gravy. I like brown gravy. I think
In
it's.
a
I
Well,
think
brown
it's good.
gravy is like correct
Thick,
gravy. Americans have
proper
cum
chip shop
gravy.
I don't like that shit. The sausage gravy. Yeah,
The
no,
cum
I,
colored
Onion
gravy.
it
Looks
is.
weird.
I don't like that stuff.
Let's have a look
That
at
looks
this.
fucking terrible. Jesus.
That
So
looks
it's nice
wretched,
crisp
mate.
batter. Nice and soft. Can't
That looks
spring it,
bad.
this. Right, let's just get it straight in gob.
I think British food was a mistake.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh my god.
Andre the Giant didn't have his ashes spread across his ranch for me to lead to this.
What I'm worried about.
I
the
just do
bread
this.
just being, like,
This just
soaked in
happens
oil.
naturally.
But it's not.
I don't
it's
know
actually
what would
kept its
ever make me want to eat that.
softness. But the
I
gravy,
don't think I could. I have a lot of issues with eating food. I have a lot of issues with like food textures, stuff like that.
That's because I'm autistic as shit.
It tastes a bit like a Sunday dinner.
I'm beginning to
But without
suspect
the
things about myself.
You might be autistic as
regards
fuck
to that.
too.
The crunch to the batter.
I might be, but I have things to do, so I can't.
God.
I can't. So I can't look
Gravy,
into that.
I'm not calling cum colored gravy. It's not, bro. Be for real. Be for real with me.
I'm sorry,
gravy
Greg.
is brown gravy.
Sausage gravy is gross. I'm sorry.
It looks like cum.
It looks like cum, and it just. It. I've only ever seen it on like chicken fried steak and like that. Ugh.
What is a chicken fried steak? Hold on.
So you know how you fry chicken? Imagine if you did that, but to a steak.
And then you came on top of it.
And then you put the sausage gravy on
And
top,
you,
yes.
You bust a nut on it.
Yeah.
Soggy biscuit it.
Explode your load directly
You
onto
just
the chicken fried
absolutely
steak.
fucking like No Nut November's just finished and you'll pent the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes out, it still has the pepper in it, and you're like, where did that come from?
This looks fucking terrible. I'm sorry. Who the fuck makes this?
No, it's definitely not one of my favorites. I appreciate the concept. Again, conceptually, just a steak fried like fried chicken. Sure, I could dig it.
No,
Everything about the execution. We're different people. Sorry.
America. Oh, there's what it looks like on the inside, and it's just fucking overcooked to shit.
Mm-hmm.
That steak is not well done. It's congratulations.
I was gonna say that's also part of the issue I have with it is I like my steaks rare. I like that shit just this side of mooing.
Like,
If-
holy American, y'all can take the piss out of British food all you want, but Americans, yeah.
You know what's weird is that everybody's perception of American food is a lot worse than it actually is. Like, have you ever seen like in Japan they always serve like, here's an American style burger, and it's like 18 patties on top of each other with 3 pounds of cheese.
No.
And like Japan has a lot of American style foods. have a lot of American restaurants that have absolutely ridiculous foods in there that are absolutely not at real things in America, but because
Yeah,
they're
but
served.
KFC Double Down is real in America.
Yeah, Double Down is a limited time thing that's real sometimes.
The McGriddle
But
is real in America.
yeah, that's true.
Put
I can't argue
caramel
against.
in the bun.
What? I
Caramel
thought it was just
or
a.
syrup? Some fucking
I thought it was just syrup. I think it's supposed to be just like a pancake with syrup in. Just a breakfast sandwich with pancakes as the buns.
Well, Britain has a lot of fish and chip shops, which was where the food crimes happen. It's that shrimple. Closing argument, Vixie.
Don't eat peas.
Don't eat peas. My final
Peas.
message.
Save the world. Don't eat peas. My final message. Goodbye.
Oh my god. Thanks for being on. Sorry for divulging into random ass food talk for the last like half an hour.
This is fully what I expected.
What, just random tangents?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems about right. It's basically just what happens.
As it should be.
That's just the show.
Besides, we had questions we answered about both gay and MERS.
True.
We did that.
Yeah, do you have any final questions for Vixie or me or Vixie?
They could be about anything.
True.
Play Conscript. Game came out pretty good. Liked it a lot.
What color would my tail be? Blue.
I would want it to be a nice kind of iridescent purple, but it would probably be like yellow.
Blue. I mean, look at me. You think it wouldn't be fucking blue? Be for real.
Get you a nice chartreuse tail.
Will be your moment. Mermaids have powers?
Power to breathe air. except I can't breathe water and I drown.
Oh, the monkey's paw.
Mm-hmm. What the hell are these things inside of the mermaid? It's lungs? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Can they do this? Is this allowed?
Is this legal?
Mods?
Mods? Is this legal?
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on, though. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for having me on. This was fun.
Sorry that my Twitter got banned the day before.
Hey, such
is life. Chat, go follow Vixie. Right now. Holding you at gunpoint. Do it.
Oh, I thought for a second you were holding me at gunpoint. Be like, follow Vixie now.
You follow yourself on your alt account.
Or I'm gonna follow Vixie, or I'm gonna do it.
I'll fucking do it.
I can still see your screen.
I'll fucking do it.
I'm watching you.
Watching me do?
I'm watching you do it.
Do what?
Parentheses looking at Final Fantasy 14 videos.
Yeah, straight up, because I'm trying to learn a raid. So I'm like watching other people do the raid on the side.
You have so many tabs open, holy shit.
Yeah. How am I going to talk to the 1K people that offer to be on the show? Wait, that's some shit.
Well. I'm
going to have to make a new account, go on the tweet, go through all the comments, and pick out the ones that I talked to most recently about being on the show.
Yep.
And then just go back through like that.
Yeah, that's going to be a pisser.
Yeah, that's going to be a pain in my fucking ass.
Not in my ass, though.
No, you're free. You're free. You can do whatever you want.
Woo!
You can go raid tombs.
Oh.
An ancient tomb.
An ancient tomb.
All right.
Destroying priceless artifacts.
The British
Whee!
Museum. All right, chat. I gotta go walk my dog.
Derg.
My dog.
Doig.
My dog.
Who we raiding?
Who's on?
Martin is doing Sydney 2000.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Conditioned Lean.
Oh! Dude. Chat. This channel is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, Martin's setup is crazy.
This channel setup is
Fucking
fucking
rules.
awesome. If you like old ass CRTs and shit, this is gonna blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, keep in mind what you're about to see is actually all real and set up. It's
not like an overlay. These are all real CRTs, what you're about to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you're about to see is actual real time. There are clips of him going in front of it.
Also, may I suggest a raid phrase?
Yeah? That's a proper pudding, that.
That's a proper pudding, that.
Alright, chat. I will see you around. Hopefully, I'll be back with a new Twitter account. Unfortunately, I will have to make a new Twitter account. Well, bye.
Bye. Bye.